get started. I do want to look up real quick how long this game is actually. And also, I figured out a trick for streaming to make my life better, is I can do borderless. Man, my keyboard is so fucking loud. It's 8.5 hours. Okay. Yeah, so it'll definitely be it'll be this week. So we'll play today and blank notebook, blank videotape, blank audio tape. What? I don't know. Sure, notebook. This is not what I was expecting. All right, and also the cool part is all of the acts are released for this game, so we can play the whole game. Ugh. The weather keeps changing so much here, and it's like killing me allergies, so my ears are like super fucked. I'm so excited. I wanted this game forever and it was on sale, so I was excited. Doggo? Dog? Hi, dog. Old Hound and Straw Hat both have seen better days. He's got a little hat! Oh. Bye-bye. Still check. Cool. Make sure my moving truck rumbles softly to itself, painted on its side are the words: Lysets, antiques, furniture, glassware, curiosities. I love curiosities. Okay. Attendant. Joseph sits between gas pumps in an Queen Anne armchair. His hair is gray and his glasses darkened. I like that you could just talk to attendant, I guess. Joseph, damn, did you hear that wreck? Truck full of bottles. I don't know, beer bottles, whiskey, lost a tire or something, and spilled booze and glass all over the interstate. What a mess. I hope they don't come down here looking for anything. We blew a damn fuse and it's all shut off. Did I hear a dog? What's your dog's name? His name is Homer. Her name is Blue. Just some dog. I don't know his name. I mean, I love the name Homer. With his little hat. Just give me Homer. Bit of a shuffle or a drag in Homer's step. Kind of an old one, isn't he? Well, I guess he's got some stories then. Hey, here's some jerky for Homer. I made it myself. Didn't turn out too well, but I bet a dog will eat it. Yeah, let me make my dog sick. Getting late, right? I can feel the sun on my neck. I bet it's just a few feet off the horizon. I've been driving all evening looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. Got a delivery to make on Dogwood, but I'd rather watch the sunset. Hey, I understand. You've got to do the job you're paid to do. Maybe get some rest somewhere in there, maybe have a drink. Then back at it. There's dignity in that rhythm. So, where is Dogwood Drive? What's your rhythm like? Where's Dogwood Drive? Listen, you and Homer would have been driving up and down 65 all night. Dogwood Drive is on the other side of... Well, to get there you've got to take the 0. The 0 is a tough route to find, but you can use my computer to look up directions. You'll have to head down into the basement and reset the circuit breaker first. I'll be happy to have those whining lights back up anyway. It's too damn quiet out here. The basement door is back there in the office. Appreciate your help, friend. Oh, and here. Take this lamp. It gets dark. I love how, like, in these games, it's always like, yeah, random stranger showed up at my, like, business, and I'm just gonna let them go into my, like, business and do stuff. Love the animation also. Super cool. Super good. The basement? Oh, I just noticed it's a friggin... It's a, horseshoe. This is cool. Dang. Wait, so what is this? Oh, light on or off. Okay. Now I'm just futzing. Basement. There we go. It wasn't showing up for me for some reason over here. Down below to the basement we go. Sign. What a basement this is. A dusty, rusty sign is bolted onto the wall. These are the rules. No open flames near the gasoline. No consumption of beer or spirits on the premises. In case of sudden darkness, do not panic. Relax. Count backwards from 5. Strictly limit the time spent in the basement to fewer than 3 minutes of every hour. Are we gonna explode? Are we gonna explode everything then? I can't see shit, so... Basement people. Emily, Ben, and Bob sit in folding chairs behind a worn card table. Papers, oddly shaped dice, and highway maps cover the tabletop. Okay. Can you tell me where to turn the shit on? They got a base here. Conway clears his throat. Have y'all seen a breaker box down here? To Bob. Do you hear something? No. Sorry, I was just looking at the rules again. To Bob. It gets easier as you do. Look, you said you rolled a 5, right? That means you get to pick up your marker and move it anywhere on the map. To Ben. So it's your turn now, right? To Bob. Oh yeah, I guess so. Where do you get that 20-sided die? I don't see it. Did you drop it? Playing D&D right now? It should be easy enough to find. It glows in the dark. We gotta find their thing. Game piece. I see. Conway picks up the glowing 20-sided die and inspects the number 5 is facing up. It's just a small piece of plastic, but it has a reassuring, almost comforting weight. He places the object in his jacket pocket. Okay. Now I gotta go back up. Can I talk to these people? Oh, there's a breaker. Oh, they're gone! Folding chairs are arranged around over. Whoa. Dude, this is fucking crazy. That was cool. Spoopy already. Okay. Turn the breaker around so we can just leave now, right? Is there something else to find? I don't think there is. Let's go. It's cold in my apartment. It's because I left. And so my heat turns off every time I leave. It always takes forever for it to heat back up. Alright, Joseph. There it is. Just listen to those lights whine. Yep. I want to know about the people. In the basement? No, I don't think so. Maybe that lamplight was playing tricks on you, huh? Those strange things happen underground, especially in the dark. So, computer's in the office. You're looking for Marquez. She knows her way around those roads. She'll take you to the 0. Password is, damn, I usually just feel it out. Muscle memory, you know? It's kind of long, kind of short, like a poem, I think. One of those short poems that really sums it all up. You'll figure it out. Okay. I like the nature of the point and click, it's cool. Taps key, waking the computer from its reverie. Computer user. User Conway's not real. Wheels slide loose, the stars drop away. I talk and I listen to him talking. Nobody saw the accident. The moon throbs. It's late. You just breathe road, the lights whine. It will only get later. Nice! I don't know if it matters. How's it going there? Figured it all out? Sure you are. Address book. The 0. Marquez. This is an ugly tree that's always on fire. Look for the barn at the base of the mountain there. Got it out there in my condo somewhere, right? Yeah, that's it. Hey, look, while you were down there, I loaded that old TV of mine into your truck. I borrowed that thing from Weaver Marquez a number of years ago, and now that the power's all weird over here, I can't think of anything but static and public access anyways. She was always more of a reader, but maybe she wanted it back at home. It's a nice TV. Alright, let's go to Marquez. Because I'm assuming if we pick 0, it'll be like, you can't find 0. 0 is gone. 0 is in your mind. And all of those that have passed before you. Or some fucking moody shit. Conway scratches behind Homer's. Ah, treat always. No, we're done. I bet a dog will eat a Chivo! Dugga boy. Dugga boy always. Aw. If he dies, I will riot. We're waiting until the dog is right next to us. Give him time. Come. Good boy, such a good boy. Dugga. Ah, he's so good. I love dogs. I didn't realize there was actually a dog in this. I knew that there was the... Oh, fuck. Do I have to remember? Head northeast on 65 and turn left. Alright. Northeast. This way. Will we, like... zoom in? Can we see... on Maconda Street? See, left is music. It is always on fire. It was Maconda, right? What's this street? That's Louisville. What's this? It's Mammoth Cave. Does it go further? What's this one? Mammoth. Aha! We found it. Inadvertently. Oh, there's the tree! Cool. Good to know. We're getting there. We're understanding things. Act 1, Scene 2. Marcus Farmhouse. I love the dramatic, like, title screen vibe. I'll try not to talk to Doggo all the time. Street lamp lights the base of a dusty path leading up the hill. Okay. Alright. Doggo? Oh, I don't want to make him walk all the way up. He's gonna stay there, right? Okay, good. Good boy. Oh, this game's gonna be so fucking weird. I'm so here for it. Graveyard. Must always look at graveyard. Family graveyard is set off to the side of the house. Headstones are inscribed with the surnames of the unfortunate Nowakowski, Padilla, Marquez. This is a really cool art style too. Light switch. Hi. Just thinking what a lovely house we have. Do you like it? Have you been here before? Did you happen to see an owl? Didn't see any owl. No, I saw it out the window once. Big ugly thing, all sound and fury. Well, it's gone now. Used to be another house here, but we had it destroyed and we built this one. It was very expensive, and we got quite underwater. What do you do for work? Is it too difficult? Oh, this person gives me anxiety. Is it too difficult, or do you like it very much? I was once a mathematician. Are you looking for something in particular here? Jesus Christ. Oh, you're lost, and that old blind man sent you. Is that right? Of course he did. He's nice. Did he say anything? Oh my god, I'm not even gonna read what she's saying. I can't. Will you please set it up? I'm not gonna read everything she says, because she talks too much. And I'm a chatty person, and nope. It's like my aunt. My aunt does that. She just like berates you with questions. Oh, it's so cool. Damn, dude. I understand why they released this game over like the, what was it, like 10 years or something when did it come out? I think it came out 2012. It's not how it's supposed to look. You've made a mistake setting it up. Isn't it? Is it a foreign object to you? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Alright, now it's getting, like, it makes more sense for rudeness. You have it all backwards. I'm not surprised. Are you? Have you been paying attention? I don't think you have. It's time to start paying attention now, Conway. Look closely at the television. Horsey. Look closely at the TV that we just looked past. That's not the TV. Hey, wake up. You spaced out for a minute there. You keep out in that barn. Used to be tools and feed, then books. Now I think it's mostly spiders. The TV's picking up the wrong signal. She used to pick... Alright. I'm not convinced you should bother with the zero. I'd much rather you find my cousin and fix my TV, but I'll get you headed the right way. So it's pretty easy. Get back on 65 heading north, then take the first right after the artificial limb factory. Oh, yes, of course. From there, your arrival at the zero is basically inevitable. Nice to know you, Conway. Keep your eyes open, especially in the dark. Okay. Everyone seems very normal and well-adjusted. And this is a normal game, and nothing weird's gonna happen. And now she's gone. Is that just gonna end the chapter? Shit's fucking trippy. And now she's gone. Why do I feel like we're in purgatory? 100% in purgatory. Absolutely. An abandoned spiderweb stretches across the bottom of the saucepan. A skillet is seasoned with dust. Just want to see if there's anything else. Stove. A disused wood burning stone is set up in the one ash dusted corner. It's cold to the touch. Okay, yeah, so she doesn't live here. Or it's purgatory and everyone's a ghost. Alright, outside. So you definitely have to abide by the, like, things as they pop up. You can't just, like, kind of click your way through whatever. Bye-bye! Oh, cool. You can just click to truck and hold on to the truck. I extremely appreciate that in a point-and-click game, because a lot of point-and-click games don't do that, and they're like, click for 9 years as you get somewhere. Like, I played this one game, I'm trying to remember the name of it. Are we back in my hometown? What's happening? Shit! Nope, truck. Conway doesn't want to stay any longer. Conway stays for a while. Hope this isn't copyrighted, or else I'm gonna get in trouble. Alright, get back on the 60. Actually, I should really look that up, because I have a feeling this is gonna be one of those games that has a ton of... It's an original soundtrack, so I think I'm okay. Yes, I think I'm okay to play the music. Okay, cool. Just want to double check. 65 heading north, then take the first right after the artificial limb factory areas. We're gonna look for, like, limbs. 65 north. Burning tree. Oh, I want to look at this burning tree real quick. I mean, if we're gonna go by it. Tall black oak burns in the hill above the road. Alright. Cool. Good to know. First right after the artificial limb factory. Is this the artificial limb factory? Oops. A creek runs alongside the highway and then turns toward a dirty brick building. A grinding drone from within the building is faintly audible on the interstate. Floodlights on the lawn illuminate smokestacks. The edge of the building's parking lot, a large sign of partially obscure artificial one. Okay, American artificial one. Okay, it's the first, right? Then take the first right. Can I head to that? On right? I love the, like, revealing, like, things just come up. They're not just seen on the map. It's cool. So far, like, the mechanics in this game are really, like, fun. Feels like a very good, like, mystery. It feels like you were actually driving around in a place where you're not familiar with anything. And you only find stuff as you drive past it. Conway brushes some dirt off Homer's hat. It's like back before, remember, like, a map quest? The number of times my mom and I would get lost because MapQuest would be like, what if you went like an hour longer than you were supposed to? And like would take you way further than you need to be. Is Doggo? Doggo's coming with us, right? Doggo better fucking come with us. I'll be very sad. Come on, Doggo. Doggo. Oh, I hope there wasn't anything I was supposed to explore back there because it's too late now. Elkhorn Mine. Is this the entrance? Oh, what up? Shannon speaks in a large brick cell phone held up to her ear. It's $200 for 2 weeks. Yeah, it's kind of a number. Oh, we're a different person now. I appreciate that, but no, never give in. Okay, now we're good. Cool. I don't know if choices matter in this game. Doggo! Excuse me, ma'am, so the light was on and I'm looking for the on-ramp too. Oh, we're gonna get weird. Well, let's say I do believe in if places can be haunted, if that's what you mean. Sure, I guess a person could. Sometimes you feel haunted myself. What haunts you? Bad decisions, I guess. Wasted youth. Ha! Well, look. Here's what it is. I drive deliveries for a shop called Lysette's Antiques, and I'm out trying to finish this job. Making a delivery to the mine? No. I have a delivery for 5 Dogwood Drive, and I can't remember ever seeing that address before. Now I heard I need to take the highway called 0. So I met this young lady named Weaver Marquez, and she sent me this way, and so here I am. Uncommon kind of place for an on-ramp, but that's what it's been like so far anyway, with... What? The 0, is that around here? I've never heard of the damn 0. It doesn't sound like a real highway, but I know Weaver. I've known her all my life. She's my cousin. I'm Shannon Marquez. She was. Haha! They are ghosts. Weaver doesn't lie. One time when we were younger, she told me my dad had been in a terrible car wreck that was crushed metal everywhere, and we'd been hearing it echo through the house for years, she said. I was very upset, crying, and then my dad walked in the door, just come back from a trip to the junkyard collecting scrap metal to fashion into wind chimes. I was angry, but she said it wasn't a joke, and it wasn't a lie. At the time, I thought she meant as a riddle or a puzzle. But Weaver's not a puzzle. She's a mystery. So what are you doing down here, Shannon? I talked to Weaver earlier this evening, too, or anyway, she talked to me. It's hard to tell if she's listening sometimes. Weaver told me had to come down here to the old Elkhorn mine. She said I'd find something I've been looking for. What are you looking for? I'm not exactly sure. I have a few ideas. I'll know it when I see it. It's not such a bad thing, you know. You showing up now. All told, I'd rather not go down there alone. Your dog should step here, though. It's no place for a dog. It's an old mine. It runs pretty deep and tangled. If we're going to go down into it, find your on-ramp and whatever else. Gotta keep our bearings. I don't want to get turned around. Got some gear here to measure conductivity, frequency response, stuff like that. Maybe we can find a way to put a signal out ahead, do some analysis, and figure out what kind of topology we're against. Sure, let's look around. Bye, buddy. I'll miss you. Be safe. He's coming with us. He's like, nah, I'm coming. I don't give a shit. I go where my owner goes. Oh, he's staying. Bye. I miss you. That runs into the mine's PA system. Do you think it'll still works? Oh, there's no power. Yeah, okay. Even when this old mine was up and running, it was tricky to keep stuff powered. You know, the miners used to have to pay just to run the fans and the lights. Yeah, they got paid in these shitty plastic tokens, coal script, you know? And if you ever want to run the fans for a bit to clear the air up, well, you have to put a token in. Oh my god, that's so horrible. My parents used to work here, so did Weaver's parents. I guess a lot of folks' parents worked here. Getting powered up, I bet we just have to free up some power for the PA system. Everything is rationed. Here, set that lamp. Set up that lamp of yours. I'll go unplug these ceiling lights. The speakers back here crackle a bit. It's on now, right? Try saying something in the mouthpiece. Say something. Okay, Harry, we need to measure the echo delay time and figure out how deep the tunnels run. Just make some noises into the mouthpiece. Oh, we can make like... Just making some tunes. Damn, that's a long delay. These tunnels run deep. I bet some of them have ruptured or joined up with the cave system. Alright, I set up my spectrum analyzer. So let's... I think that's a real thing. Oh no, I opened a drone. I opened drones stream. 1 second, I'm just checking my heat. Doop-a-doop. So just say something into the mouthpiece and we can get a sense for how narrow the mine tunnels are. Don't be shy to say anything that comes in your head. Tell me a story about something. Or what did you have for breakfast today? I had a bacon, sausage, egg, and cheese. Half bagel. It was very good. It's because my heat started doing this thing. Every year in, like, December, it's like, do you want to save money? We'll turn your heat off for all day until the night. And I'm like, no, it's too fucking cold. I also spend way more... Okay. I'm gonna stop my story. Here's the story. I used to work doing roof repair. We even fixed up a church roof once. It should have taken us an hour to get there. It seemed like a big project but doable. But then a thunderstorm... and it was too late anyhow. Looks like the tunnels are pretty cramped. Yeah, low ceilings. Hope you're ready to stoop a bit. Yeah, you're probably used to it. Oh, because he's tall. Yeah, my thing does this thing where it's like, let's start doing eco temperatures in the winter. And then it turns my heat down. But my heat, like, my apartment has to be at a certain temperature for it to be livable. Like, it just doesn't circulate fast enough. I've actually not spent that much money on heat with it, but... my heat set to 72, which sounds, like, insane, but the actual air temperature ends up being, like, 67. Because otherwise it just, like, doesn't turn on ever, because it's in my living room. The, like, thermostat's in my living room, and my apartment is much bigger than just my living room. So my house is, like, freezing all the time, unless I have it, like, set to that exact temperature. But I'm pretty impressed, like, since I sealed my windows and stuff, everything's been pretty good. But anyways, got it. Sounds like the tunnels are pretty cramped. And low ceilings. Hope you're ready to stoop a bit. Oh, yeah, I already did that. One more test. We just need to know if the air is breathable, or if it's too thin or too dense. Just sit real close to the mouthpiece and breathe. I hate that. Measure the resonance of your breath. With the air in the tunnels, just try to relax. Try to breathe naturally. breathes, thinks about resting, breathes, and remembers a moment when he was younger. Getting some pretty strong readings here. I think we're in a good shape, but keep at it for a minute. Visualizes a hot meal. Breathes and relaxes. The appeal of feedback and loose rock engulfs him. Well. Okay. Don't have any scenes or any checked. Still in the mine. Jesus, are you right? What the hell? I'm gonna make him okay. I'm okay, I've got you. You're right. Shit, your leg is pinned on it. I'm gonna pull you out. We have to get you out of here. There you go. Okay, are you hurt? Can you put any weight in the leg? It's all messed up. Here, let's get you into the tram. There you go. Now let's see if this thing has power. Well, okay. There's some luck, right? We should be able to ride this tram right out to one of the auxiliary exits, if there are any. I think there are. What about Weaver? Oh, sorry. I thought of Bumper. I was thinking of Bumper. Or, what's her dog's name? Hubert? We'll just find the exit and then figure out what to do from there. That's our first priority. So the controls are over on your side. Let's get moving. Do I do something? What's it? I'm gonna turn the light off because I feel like something is gonna happen with the light. People, did you see all the ghosts? See, I knew something cool would happen if we had our light off. All the ghosts in the mine! Look at all the people! Oh, that's cool. So spooky. Are they chasing us? They're chasing us, so we're gonna turn the lights on. I was fine with them when they were standing there, but now they're freaking me out. So they're gonna be chasing us. They start chasing us again? Thank God, okay. No, let's go. Yeah, okay, I'd still like to look around a bit. I think I saw a tunnel with some broken up tracks back there. I'm wondering what's down there. Sure, okay, I'll be right here. Let's split up, that's always a good idea. When has that ever gone wrong in a game? How much do you bet the light's gonna go off? Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. So there's not actually... So there's 5 acts, obviously, and then... It depends, apparently, on how you play the game. On how many acts you end up actually having in the game. Some acts allow you to visit place repeatedly, resulting in various numbers of scenes. In general, I think you can calculate about 2 hours per act, plus some extra time for the interludes. We're already on scene 5, so I don't know. What else? I don't think I've heard of any, play that has more than, 6 scenes in it. Helmets? Did that just move? Doggo? Wait, so we didn't wait? Oh, okay, I was gonna say, what a dick. We're like, bye! Hey, stranger. Did you find what you were looking for? Yeah, maybe. Look, we're not gonna talk about that anymore, okay? Fair enough. How's the leg? I can walk on it, but it's slow. We'll try not to get too far ahead of you. You don't mind my hitching a ride, do you? I kinda got a lift out here, and I wasn't sure if, when I'd be heading back, I could drive. If... Oh, was she planning on killing herself? Yeah, maybe that's best. Don't worry, I've been driving since I was 9. I still need to find the 0. Yeah, alright, maybe asking Weaver about the 0 was the wrong place to start. Maybe we should ask her for specific directions. Her answers are complicated enough without the layer of indirection at the question. I saw Weaver at my workshop. That's up north by Lake Nolan, right at Wax and Pena. Pena? In the back of a bait shop. Pretty glamorous, right? These are the times you live in. She's either up there or back at the farmhouse. Whichever you want to head to first, just let me know. Up north by Lake... Let's go to the new place. Chuck. What is this? The creepy music. The creepy music. It's so cold! I'm probably heat to turn on. License antiques. I guess this is your truck. This is my truck. Doggo! Must. Homer. This is Shannon. Nice to meet you, Homer. Got some dry banana slices in my bag. Would you like one? Yes. I don't really like them anyway. Take care of your friend here, and there's more where that came from. Friendship. Must. Always say hi to dog. Conway moves on. Yeah, there's something really here. Boop. Okay. Alright, so where do we gotta go? 0 on ramp. It's not there. Okay, cool. Get back on the 65, heading north, then take the first right. Wait, what did she say? North by the lake? Oh, fuck. I didn't write it down. North by the lake. This lake? Guitar player. Say hi to young man in a gray stained clothes sits by the side of the road. He is playing a worn guitar. To his left is a blue mug, and to his right a weathered dog. Pet the dog. Conway pets the dog. The dog closes its eyes and pretends to be asleep. The young man strums absently on the guitar, hums tunelessly, and occasionally mumbles a word. Put dollar in the cup. Conway puts a wrinkled dollar bill in his back pocket and puts it in the young man's cup. The young man stops playing, pulls the wet dollar bill out of his whiskey, and hands it back to Conway. Whoops! We did a whoops. She said up north by the lake, so it's gotta be this way, right? We can do a gentle amount of exploring. No? Okay. Do we just head back to the farmhouse then? She didn't actually give me the directions. Like, she said the directions, but they didn't actually come through. Okay. Let's go this way then. Oh, wait. It's a museum. Sign in front of the building just reads museum. The lights are off, but the front door is open. Oh my god, it's the end of the museum. A few feet inside the museum doors, the ambient sound of the highway drops sharply away. The room is cold, dark, and still. A book lies open on the table in the center of the room. An open hallway extends to the left. Large glass doors bar the path ahead. Gotta look at the book. Conway looks at the book. There's no title on the book's spine or cover. A 3-word phrase written in pencil on the first page is smudged and indecipherable. On the first page, someone has left an ink drawing of a horse. Several dozen blank pages later... Oh, you see it's fading away? Several dozen blank pages later, at the end of the book, is an elaborate ink drawing of one-legged man working at an antique adding machine surrounded by whiskey bottles. Walk to the hallway. Conway steps echo against the hallway's marble floor and arched ceilings. Plexiglass boxes line the walls. The hallway dead ends on a darkened display case. Look at the darkened display case. Display case is several yards wide, but just a few feet off the ground. It is unlit, and back on this corner of the darkened museum, very little moonlight creeps in. A gold-plated plaque on the surface of the case is a bit easier to read. It recounts a short story Oh, sorry. Short history of a foul hunting in the region and then speculates abruptly about the nature of addiction. Interesting. I wonder what this says about us. Conway examines the boxes on the walls. The first box, just a few feet from the hall, contains an assortment of bird wings. Some are missing feathers. One large, brightly colored wing almost glows in the moonlight. Its feathers are intact, but a piece of bone pokes awkwardly out from the tip. Turn to the entrance. The glass doors won't budge, so applying any more force would likely break them. Oh, we're gonna force. Conway applies more force. Glass somewhere ahead. Light switches on after a moment. It switches off. The room is dark again. The floor is covered in broken glass. Okay. Carefully. That's cool. It's a very gentle way to tell a story. Alright, let's go to the farmhouse because I don't know how to get to what she's talking about. I didn't write it down. I have my notebook here. Alright, we're not gonna talk to Homer again today. We love him, but it'll be okay. He doesn't need to. Oh, we're gonna go up this fucking hill? Damn, dude. I had to write down stuff. Because it sounds like very much like people give you directions and you have to remember them, which is a cool mechanic, but something I'm not very good at, so I gotta write down stuff. It's notebook to cooperate. It's like a new notebook, so it's not destroyed yet. Can I click here? No, he's still in the darkness, I guess. Yeah, you gotta get up there. Oh, she's helping him! Aw. Are we gonna have a hitch in our giddy up the whole time, or is it gonna heal? Because that's gonna be annoying if we're walking that slow. I mean, he's not really walking that much slower than he walks normally. But I have a feeling this is all gonna be about accepting help from others, because you are bad at that. There's nobody buried here, you know. It's decorative, I guess. Or it's art or something. I don't know. What are the names on the headstones? I don't know those names. Maybe people who lived here before. I know when they bought this property, it already had a house and everything. Or maybe they have some other symbolic meaning. Oh, look at the headstone, Marquez. I used to think that was for my parents. Now I don't know. Interesting. Such good atmosphere. I love the sound design in this. It's really good. Oh, that freaking creepy person walking by, though. I can't believe I sat down at the perfect time to see that. Oh, now we're walking up fine? I guess yeah, that's fair. They didn't want to animate that whole situation. That would have been really annoying. I have to do. Shannon. So this is where she was. Yeah, it makes sense. This is where Weaver and her parents lived. They took out a bunch of loans, you know, and had this place built. Wait, I thought didn't she literally just say that the house was built when they moved here and they bought the property? Do you have any debts? I owe some people apologies. Well, you're lucky that's all you owe. My parents were like that until the company store found a way to get to them. For my dad, it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers, and for my mom, it was canaries. Two solutions to the same problem, but they sure sounded different. Weaver had debt too, a lot of it, all tuition. So she's a mathematician? Yeah, she studied some esoteric stuff about something, but using math to translate between Spanish and English. I think eventually Weaver put those math skills to work on all the red numbers in the family checkbook and got a clear sense of just how hopeless their situation was. So she left. I guess she just drove away in the middle of the night. They woke up in the morning and the car was gone, never came back until tonight. Someone else told me to come here and talk to her. Huh, okay, I guess we two aren't the only ones she's been talking to. Oh, that's not something you see every day. That old TV right there, well, that is a damn antique for you. I had a model like that in the shop once. But I had to sell it off to make rent. Most painful decision I ever made. Say, do you mind if I open it up? Looks like the dials are all corroded, and the screen is leaking light a bit. Come on, I bet Lysette would never forgive you for letting a specimen like that fall into disrepair. TV. Friendship. TVs and friendship. I hate the noise. I have like tinnitus, so like bothers me a ton when games do that. Oh yeah, these tubes are all messed up. Looks like they've been in a swamp or something, a cave or something. There's moss growing on this one. I'm gonna take headphones off one of my ears. There's moss growing on this one. That's okay. I have a few spares in my bag here. Here, I pulled this one out of an old computer monitor. It just needs to be recalibrated a bit. Okay, that should be seeing something now. Are you seeing anything? A little bit to the left. Okay, I think the contacts are dirty now. Don't go telling my customers to clean up all old vacuum tubes of spit. There, just gotta turn it north-south. And... Can you tell me the squeaky noise? Hey, there it is. That's the entrance. So she sent her over there so she would meet up with her to try to connect the two souls. Okay, just had like a refresh. I'm like, oh no, is Twitch drone okay? Drones! Hello! I saw a refresh on my stream and I was like, no! Is stream dying? It's not dying. Oh, my game is freezing though. Okay, well, let me do a shout out while my game's frozen. Hello! Yeah, it is very spoopy over here. End of Act 1 already? Damn it, we're fucking speedrunning. Hello, Captain, how are you? Go follow drones. You want delightful human beings and joy and love and the occasional frustration, car crashes and trucks, all that good stuff. What the fuck? Oh, okay. I guess I clicked the wrong button. Yeah. It's been good. We just finished Act 1. All that happened was, we are a guy trying to find a house to deliver stuff from an antique shop. And we're trying to complete a delivery. Couldn't find the address, so we met all these like random spoopy people that were like, go here. And we met this woman in a mine, and she is not doing well. Something's going on. She's like having issues. Either I think with a significant other who's trying to like kick her out of the house that they have together, or apartment that they have together, I'm not sure. And theory running right now is that she was trying to kill herself because she said something about so trigger warning. She said something about I wasn't planning on leaving the mines. We went through the mines. There were some ghosts that were following us, which is very cool and spooky. And now we're doing this, which I have no fucking clue what's going on. Inspired. Hello, Refax, how are you? Minimal crashing, yes. Oh my god, beverage discussion. Hell yeah, I'm just having a normal sparkling water today. I'm an exciting person. Content warnings, yeah, it seems like it has a lot of pretty intense, like, commentary on depression, alcoholism, like, addiction, suicide, death, stuff like that. I haven't seen abuse yet, but seems like it could be feasible. So yeah, if you need to leave, that is totally okay. So it seems pretty oh yeah, alcoholism. Fuck yeah, let's go. No, but yeah, so yeah, feel free to leave if you are triggered by any of those things. Because it is a very emotionally intense game, from what I've heard. But it is beautiful, and I will say that so far the allusions to things have been very subtle. It's not like, you know, kind of whack you over the head with, hey, feelings, and we have thoughts on stuff. Wall text, limits, and demonstrations. Alula Chamberlain perspective. Marking from the first major public showcase of her work in over 20 years, this retrospective exhibition of work by pioneering installation artist Lula Chamberlain, just don't mind the vroom vrooms outside, Comprises a diagonal slice through time, place, and form. Also, yeah, there was some, I think that maybe we're in some sort of purgatory, by the way. That's my theory. Yes! Enjoy your acquiring of food item. I can't wait to eat tonight. I'm, like, starving. I had a bacon, sausage, egg, and cheese bagel, half bagel and waffle fries this morning at, like, 10:30. That's all I ate today. And a lot of coffee. So we're a little busted. The pieces on display here were individually debuted over a period of 35 years, designed in Chamberlain's various homes and studios between her beloved Mexico City and her native Elizabethtown. Is Elizabethtown in New York? I always forget. Or is it Massachusetts? It's Massachusetts, right? They represent a range of scale and impact, from the intimate warmth of vertex texture fetch to the infamous visage. The latter of which requires a vertical clearance of over 30 feet. You can tell I read a lot and don't talk a lot. Like, I don't do speeches or anything, like, often. Because I can't read words out loud. Aloud, actually. But, alright, anyways. Yet these works share a confounding legacy. In each of their debut exhibitions, they were nearly impossible to install. Galleries and museums balked at the scale, power requirements, and highly skilled labor involved in maintaining these works for display. Some of their debuts collapsed under the weight of logistics, only to be successfully executed much later. And so, just as they describe the outer limits of Chamberlain's range as an installation artist, the geographical edges and vertices of her itinerant home life, and the beginning and end of her distinguished career, the works on display here also trace the extremes of our capabilities and the frontiers of our patience as both viewers and exhibitors. Visage. The U.S. is pronounced visage. Yeah. I love when we just, like, use French words and then we just say them wrong. It's, like, such a slap in the face. We're like, we know, we like your word, but we don't want to say it the right way. We're going to say it our American way. Actually, probably started in the UK. But, are we capable of viewing these works as they were meant to be viewed? Do we even want to be? Whoa. Feelings. It's okay, France doesn't deserve any respect. Sorry, French, if there's any French viewers. Whoa! Oh, that's so cool! Kind of. How loud is the game? Is it too much? You tried to voice their language on us, the War of 1812. Spinning coins suspended. Sorry. I'm gonna turn the audio down. Also, caption. There's no real captions in this game, actually. I also love the idea of remember and forget for settings. Spinning points, suspended, correcting for angular motion, 1976 found material. Emily, it feels so strangely alive. Bob, yeah, it's like it's about to fall over. You think the whole thing's about to fall over? Yeah, kind of anxious, right? I feel like we startled it, and now there's this uncomfortable pause. Yeah, pretty dark. Is there more over here? Good, because that one's... It's loud. Okay. I turned it down. Hopefully it's a little bit better now. If not, I can turn my desktop... I'm also leaning back really far into person how I normally sit, because I'm being a schlub today. Title card, Vertex Make Texture Fetch. Tree, television, and suspended cathode, grade 2, 1968. Picture on the TV. What is that? It's a lighthouse? No, it's a weather vane or a windmill or something. Is it a lighthouse? So it's like, is it a lighthouse? And like, he's like, no, it's better, but not good. Okay. Visage, 1984, intermediate. What kind of machines are those? I hate going to museums and talking to people about the things we want to see in museums. So this part. Ah, I'm sorry, my Nightbot's spamming. They're all like timed so that they don't come up until people start chatting, and then people start chatting, and then they're like, all the shit! Looks like, yeah, teletype terminals and an old PDP tape cabinet, I think, or something from that period. My uncle used to use those to slice a visage to build a visage. A puzzle to its owner. What? It's a poem I read. I think it was written by a computer. A puzzle to its owner. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. It's very Brooklyn Instagram. Clips. Maybe we'll have family visits. Yeah, that'll be your, like, well-needed break. That's, like, my favorite thing to have is, like, little tiny tasks that I have to do when I'm with family so I can get, like, social breaks. But I'm doing something. Like, I'm being productive. Like, when I was home last, I did a bunch of stuff for my sister for Thanksgiving dinner. When she was, gone, and the kids just played while I was, like, making stuff, and it was really nice to have, like, a little relaxing cooking and baking session by myself. Title card, I mean, of course, I still talked to the kids a little bit, but they were pretty self-sufficient. Overdub Namjoon Pike, I'm so sorry, installation in the title of Edward Packer, 1965-73 and 80, magnetic tape, handheld playback head, speaker system, voice of the artist, computer synthesized speech. Oh, I read about this one. It's interactive. What's it about? It's an installation by a different artist made of audio tape, and then she took it and recorded over all the tape with her own sounds. You can listen to it by running this tape playback head around it. Let's try it out. I think you start in the middle. As Bob drags the playback head along the tape, a woman's voice issues unsteadily from the speakers. We start in the middle. Donald and Joseph are in the hallway. I am in an office. The walls are lined, oh, this is a cool effect, with filing cabinets. A few drawers hang open. The door is ajar. A massive computer, oh, this is gonna fade out. Massive computer looms in the corner. There are some punch cards on the floor. I want to see, does it fade? Okay, I was curious if it faded based on click or based on, it just faded over time. A synthetic voice recording spliced awkwardly into the tape lists out options in monotone. To examine cards, rotate 30 degrees in advance 7 inches. To leave room, rotate 17 degrees in advance 4 inches. To activate computer, rotate 2... Jesus Christ, I can't imagine being able to actually... To examine cards. Let's examine the cards. Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape. Encoded in the holes punched through these cards is a first draft of the poetic subsystem. I can't read punch cards by sight. Donald can, I think. I think we're in the MoMA PS1 right now. Anyway, this version is pretty underwhelming. To leave room, rotate 7... Okay, cool. Activate computer. Activate computer. Bob moves the playback head to another strip of tape. So loud, I love it. I am now holding 2 punch cards. On one of them, Joseph has scribbled a note. Caves. The other is blank. To insert the caves card, rotate blah, 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 blah. Caves card. Run a dirt trail in the park. Or, well, it's not really a dirt trail. It's a trail! It's more like a tendency. There tend to be fewer plants here on the path we've been walking. Walking sounds. Now we're walking at the edge of a massive hole. The dirt gives way to mossy rock as the ground sinks into darkness. Joseph and Donald are following a rope down into the cave. They have computer equipment tied to their backs. So do I. To enter the cave, rotate. Enter the cave. That's the last trip. Everything's down here now. The final resting place. Don't be so morbid. To remember a fond gesture, rotate 180 degrees in advance 23 inches. Read a harsh word. Remember who you are. You are my son. It's morning now. I'm in the car. I'm driving to work. This is the last recording. I'll make up this tape, and I'll drop it in the mail tomorrow, and then who knows. I've been recording onto this tape for 15 years, I think. A lot of other things happened. So here's the story. When I met Donald and Joseph, they were both students, and I was in a band performing on campus. They came to my show, and then we met at some bar and had a few drinks together. Joseph wanted to impress me, so he stole a metal cocktail tumbler and gave it to me. What are you, like 12? Oh, they were in college. Okay, never mind. I was like, how old are you? Got kicked out, wandered drunkly until morning, and then finally ended up at a diner, and now I use the tumbler to store extra pens on my desk, so I'm almost out of tape. I guess I'll just let it run out while I drive. Let's go back. Let's go back. I want to do... Oh, you can't go back before that? Alright, let's see where we're at. It's late morning now. I'm sitting at my desk on my lunch break. This was the last recording on blah, blah, blah. Blah. First time I moved to Mexico, I stayed there for 3 years, and I had no contact with either Joseph or Donald in that whole time. They each thought I'd done it despite them. Maybe I had in part. But I don't think I ever appreciated the community I had in Mexico, or... Anyway, when I came back, I didn't call them, or visit the university. I ran into Donald completely by chance at a hardware store. He asked me why I hadn't called. I told him that it hadn't occurred to me. Whoa. Oof. So I'm almost out of tape. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. No instructions? No, that's the end of this tape strip. I don't think we ever reached this long one at the top here. Is it cheating to skip over there? Don't tell us. Think of our work, our research. You'll die in these damn cold caves. And what about those men? You know they'll come back. We'll go deeper, that's all. They'll never find us. Did you hear their voices? They're not... They'll find you. No, but not me. I'm going back to the surface. Stop! Your stupid fight is ringing through the whole damn cave. Joseph is right. I can't stay here. I'm leaving too, but I'm not going back to the surface. I'm taking my station wagon and I'm heading down the zero. You'll be lost forever. We need your voice for the machine, Lula. It only recognizes your voice. I'll send you this tape when I'm done recording. I'll put it in the mail, and then you can see what your damn machine does with it. Oh. Sorry, there's a lot of reading, so I might miss chat for a second. Okay. Oh, that sounds really cool. Transferring a big room into the casino, the result was quite stunning. Drapes on most walls. Others ones repainted, carpet and floor, etc. There was a really cool art installation in the MoMA, I think. And it was all gems, and they built an entire kitchen using just gems. It was really cool. I mean, I'm sure it wasn't just gems. I'm sure it was like wood and then gems attached to it, but it was a really cool it's definitely one of those like everybody takes an Instagram picture in front of it kind of thing. I just took a picture of it because I don't do that stuff, but it was really cool. I really like the art installations that are like replicating something like or a moment in time or something like that. Like, there's some cool art installations that are, like, about, like, the human condition that are just, like, moments trapped in time. But they're, like, very physical installations. So they're, like, 3D and, like, have stuff in them and stuff. But those are pretty cool. Those are really hard to do as well. Our installations are really difficult. You want to have Pokemon trading? No! Don't steal cocktailware. Making sausage. Schnausage. Nice. You know, it's like a cozy day. It's a good day for some schnaus. I call it schnausage, I don't know why. I don't even know when that started. Just annoying. Title card, Basement Puzzle 2. Artist, Sunset and Horse, 1976. Plaster and wire. I just started a new puzzle today. I'm really excited. It's a map of Fairyland. It's like a painting that somebody made. It's not like it's like a made in like the 70s or something. It's not like a old thing or anything, but Guillaume Beale? Did I say that right? On opening day, we had a living painting with actual car dealers. Oh, that's cool. And visitors could gamble for pretensies. Oh, that's super cool. I love that. You think she knows? Yeah, weird. I guess it's something you can solve. They must be symbols. Artist, sunset, horse, or is it an anagram or like a code? Maybe it's not a puzzle, but about a puzzle. Maybe it's a puzzle, but there's no right answer. That is kind of sad. Those kind of puzzles do make me sad. Are we done? I think we're done. Not this fucking loud ass thing again. Bye. Take the exit. Yeah, I guess I'm ready to go. I got an Achievo! Limits and demonstrations. Wait, what? Oh, was that like a... Oh, I see, they're preludes. Oh, it makes sense. Dude, I burnt the shit out of my hair today trying to, like, get it to... It smells so awful. It just smells like burnt hair right here. It's terrible. I never do my hair, and so I tried to, like, do my hair today, and it was like, what if you didn't, though? Like, it was very curly, hours ago. You can't tell I did anything with it, though. It doesn't keep anything. Attention, Lula Chamberlain. Hey! Read your application. This is the artist. Thank you for your application to Gaston. Gaston. Trust for Imagined Architecture's annual fellowship. We received a record number of blah, 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 and regrettably we can only forward one. As you know, our review process, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read that. I've read too many rejection letters and I don't want to read them. We must be extremely selective. Yup. We encourage you to consider reapplying. Well, sure. Okay. Hastily written note. Sorry for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. Oh, I got one of these before. Ugh. Where they sent me the generic thing, and at the end of it, they're like, really loved your story. I'm like, clearly not enough. Like, so bitter. That was like the 20th rejection I got. And I was like, alright, fucking, I don't care anymore. I don't even care. No, it's fine. That's what happens when you try to write stories, like, once a week for 3 months. That's just like, your stories just become shit. Throw that shit away. No one needs it. Though it has been years since my name appeared in a gallery program, except as an occasional dusty curiosity in a group show, or as the impertinent subject of some misguided retrospective, I continue to something gratitude, yours, in situ. Lula. Yeah, that sounds like a good time. Shaggy but dressed in a suit, chain smoking, and big red. Oh, that's cool. I love that vibe. Oh, that's good. That's nice. You get to read the good stuff. Fanfic. Yes. There's a lot of range in fanfic. There's some good fanfiction out there, but like, oh god, it can get real weird. Yeah, dialogue's hard to write. Dialogue's hard to write. I think for me, one of the hardest things is balancing dialogue and setting. Like, I think I rely on dialogue a lot. And the dialogue that I write is like okay, like it flows okay, but I don't build enough around it. Like people who've read stuff that I've written, I shouldn't complain. So, did you get my note? I feel like we're never gonna finish the story if I keep talking, so I'm gonna take a break real quick because we'll just keep talking. About the proposals, I'm still working on them. Okay, gotcha. Well, hey, I'm not here to rush you, so. How'd your application go? I was in the mailroom and saw you got a letter back. Alright, nosy. Don't mean to pry, I just saw. It's fine, Rick, I'm not going anywhere. How's your goldfish? Good chats. Real... What? Oh, okay. I was like, what is happening? Wait, wasn't that scene 1? Was that not scene 1? Was that the prologue? I guess that was the prologue. Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, I really want to travel more with this guy. Maybe someone can point us in the right direction. Yeah, looks like they're still open. Must be the night shift. What do you think they do here? Looks like an office building. How does this look like a cathedral? What cathedrals do you go to? Wait. Yeah, an office building and a cathedral. This doesn't look like a cathedral to me at all. But I guess maybe we're really close. This is weird, but do you think we're inside or outside? Both. Ha! Very poetic. I like Shannon. Well, maybe someone around here has better sense of direction. Oh my god, drones! I would appreciate that so much. I'm very bad at asking for help, so I appreciate you offering. I like... I've had all of the, like, I have the writer's market, like, book. I got all the shit. I have, like, every reason to, like, try. I think it's, like, anxiety. Like, I have too much anxiety around it of, like, sending my stuff out that I'm like, what if I just hole up and have, like, 7 books, just, like, that I wrote? And then I die, and then someone just publishes it after me, and it ends up being great, and then I never know. It's like... good stuff. Alright. Gotta go back in the truck. Oh, please. Sorry about all this walking. Maybe we could both use exercise. Doggo boy! Alright, anyways. Sorry, now that I'm... Is this a fishing line? What is this? But yeah, if you have tips and tricks, I will take all of them. I will humbly accept any offer. That's the hard part with one of the books that I wrote recently, is that, recently as in, like, 5 years ago. I started a book, like, in college, like, another one, and it's intense to write, so, like, I've just been procrastinating on writing it, but... Safe to say I did not do NaNoWriMo. Oh, I wish we could take the pill again. Oh, there's a lady! Hi, lady. Receptionist. Well, here you are. Better late than ever, I guess. Just a load of whiskey over there by the elevator. I'll figure something out. Actually, a bit lost. You're lost, so you're not the... Sorry, honest mistake. We're supposed to have a little celebration here at the office, but the whiskey never showed up. I saw your truck and thought, but you don't really look like one of the boys from the distillery anyway. What is this place? Anyway, well, it's clear you're new to this territory. I expect you just mean to be passing through. We're looking for Dogwood Drive. Dogwood, nope. You're gonna need to talk to somebody upstairs about that, one of the map clerks. But first we gotta get you in the system, so you need an appointment with one of the... Oh, God. Bureaucracy. Rick has booked proofreading drafts. Wanda's out on site. Let me go make some calls and see if we have anyone free. There are some books over there in the waiting room. Oh my god. Have you seen our grotesques? Oh. Do tell. Think of it like online dating. That's smart. That's a really good way to think of that, because I do not take online dating seriously. I'm like, sure. If it works out, it works out. I just show up and I'm like, sup? On dates and stuff. So like, who the fuck is this person? The thing is though, like, my posts are not like hot girl summer vibes. So I'm like, I can't be catfish. A catfish wouldn't... I don't know though, the circle has taught me that people will do like chill girl thing and they do pretty well catfishing. So if they do like a, she's down to earth. And I'm not even down to earth, I'm just lazy. I'm close to the earth because I'm laying down. I'm like, but television is playing cartoon about a bird. A cartoon bird collects pieces for its nest. A scarf, a plastic shopping bag, and a bit of young girl's hair. The nest is warm but precariously fragile. Oh my god, dude, I have been saving so much fucking money. It's insane. I just bought like 2 legs of my trip to Europe that I'm gonna do next year. Easy peasy. Like, did not, I mean, I did that and I also paid off something, and so I'm like a little busted right now, but like not that bad for, I mean, I also don't spend a ton of money in general on stuff. I spend no money and then I'm like, trip. And like, I spent a little bit of money today though. I had to buy gifts for my family though, so I'm usually pretty like bad about limiting my spending when it comes to buying stuff for other people. That's where I get dangerous. I mean, can't you split the bill? Yeah, but also I don't go out to eat that much when I'm not dating. I do sometimes. I do love, like, one thing I do love doing, especially, like, if the weather's not too bad, is I love going to, like, a brewery on the weekend by myself and reading and, like, getting a flight and chilling out. So, like, I'll spend money in that way. And I go out probably, like, once a month to a nice dinner, like, by myself, because why not? But lately I've been hanging out with friends a lot, so I actually haven't been doing that as much because friends are also expensive. They always want to do stuff and do things. Estrange yourself from your family to save money on gifts. Oh, there's been moments. I'm a split the bill implies no second date. Really? Oh, interesting, drones. I am just someone who doesn't like when people pay for things for me, so I like splitting the bill. Cause also hello. I make good money, so I just feel like you don't need to pay for stuff for me. Sometimes it's nice. Like if you're in a oh good, I thought you'd left. People can be so impatient, you never know. Well, you didn't really sell it. You sounded like it was gonna take 9 eons for me to do anything. And we're never gonna finish this chapter. Like, talking so much. But, well, I've been meeting with Lula Chamberlain. She's a senior clerk, doesn't usually handle the adjustment process, but she's the only one with room on her plate this evening. My schedule says she's on the 5th floor, reviewing some diagrams. Elevator's just back to the left there, 5th floor. Alternative, be too close to your family and save money on rent. The life hacks. No, I have what I do is because there's 3 kids now. My sister's 3 kids. And I'm actually going to see my extended family for Christmas this year, which I never do, because they always do it a full week before Christmas. So it's like, I can't come home for like 9 eons. But I've had some family stuff going on, so it felt like, my family's getting older. Like, my mom had me when she was 42, so most of my family is like in their 70s now, or like getting to their 70s. Do we go upstairs? Like, how do we get in? Oh my god, he's so slow. Like, this man had his leg crushed into mine, and I'm like, can you walk faster, please? It's freaking New Yorker in me. So I'm like, the reason why I had to spend a little bit more than I usually do is that, like, I'm gonna see all of my family is Irish Catholic, so there are a million fucking children. So it was like, buy stuff for the cousins or buy stuff for the aunts, and I decided to buy stuff for the aunts, and I got them a bunch of jewelry and stuff. Cool jewelry, like, very unique. I'm so confused. Where the fuck are we supposed to go? Like, because it's not giving us a... I thought she would say go upstairs. Because she said go upstairs, right? The 2nd floor? But I'm not seeing anything. You talk like your next review on one day in your life and paid for it. I've mostly split. I had one dude be like, no, I'm paying for it. And I was like, oh, we're not going on another date. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm not gonna hang out in your kitchen. She got like super aggressive about paying for it, and I was like, okay. Bye. I got a free meal. Never gonna see you again. Where the fuck? Alright, can we talk to her again? Where are we supposed to go? She said second floor. I thought there was gonna be a pop-up over here. Go upstairs or whatever. Maybe it's this way? Oh, okay. See, right? Am I wrong that this seems like this would be the entrance? You'd walk through here to get to here? Anyways, second floor. Giving cash only very fast. Oh, that's so smart. I would prefer that. No, my family's weird. They're like, it must be a thoughtful gift. I'm like, why? Oh, I missed it. I was like, what happened? No, they're like, you gotta, like, buy me shit that I like, but also I don't like a lot. She's on the 5th floor, right? Yes. 5th floor. Yes. Right? I thought she said 2nd floor. Oh, no, she's on 2nd floor. She's right there. There she is. I knew she said 2nd. I'm getting gaslit by the game. Just kidding. No, my family's weird. They're like, buy me thoughtful gifts, but I also am gonna get mad if you buy me something and I don't like it. I'm like, why are you so toxic? Why are y'all the way you are? No, they'll be nice. I'm sure they'll be nice about it. They'll be excited because I've never gotten them anything for Christmas. Because every time I saw them for Christmas, I was a broke college kid or like a child. Bears? I'm sorry. We're going to Bears. We need to know. Is it just Bears? Oh my god, it's just Bears. Yes! Hi! Hi, Bears. Oh my god. Do we say hi to the bears? Can we talk to the bears? Can't talk to the bears. Okay, now we'll actually go and do what we're supposed to do. We just had to see. I'm sorry, we have to see the bears. Like, there's no freaking way. I'm gonna see bears as an option and not go see them. Oh my god, my OBS is freaking out. All right. Ah! My OBS. Okay, let's minimize OBS. It does this thing ever since the Windows update where it like, I look at Twitch chat and OBS pops up and goes, but what if I was here? And I'm like, no, OBS, I'm not looking at you. Yeah, I think it depends, like, that also depends culturally, like, different people find paying for things different, like, ways. I think nowadays, in America specifically, because I can only really speak for America because I've not gone on dates in Europe. I had a boyfriend when I was in Europe, so. Wait, I thought I said 2nd floor. Is she not on 2nd floor? It's a conference room. How am I fucking up this game so bad right now? Also, I'm super behind on chat, don't worry, I'll get to you. She's not Shannon, shush. Shush your mouth. I guess she's on the 1st floor. Didn't the lady say 2nd floor? But I guess she lied. But I know that nowadays people go Dutch a lot and split. Hello, are you lost? Very much so, yes. We're looking for Lula Chamberlain. Oh no, she's much too busy. Let's get some of our junior clerks to help sort your paperwork first so we don't waste any of Mrs. Chamberlain's time. It's a pretty straightforward process. First, you need to get a case number assigned. Talk to the clerk, Metzstein, about it. She's just over there at the end of the room. Happy to help. Clerk Metzstein. Oh god, this is like, what is this? Papers, please? I still gotta play that game on stream. I'm going to at some point. Oh, jeez. Hi, lady. How's it going? Oh my god, wait. Boop, boop, boop. Can you shout out, lady? Lady's been playing some Mass Effect Legendary Edition. How are you? Fine, thanks to your ingesting card. They totally didn't even talk. She didn't even say anything. or he or she, they. I just need your ingestion card and a list of your last 5 permanent ingestion. Oh, no ingestion. Okay, that's okay. Just go talk to. Oh. I hate bureaucracy. This is why I work in tech. Well, sometimes tech is fine. Ask your pays unless there's definitely won't be cents with the bill. Nice. I like this. See, I find it so fascinating what people do for dates. Everyone's so different. When they remember and maybe spend some time with me to celebrate. Aw, yeah. Wholesome. Second date, the non-asker pays. Nice, nice. That requires remembering. I'm not good at that. Are we frozen? Oh! Okay, cool. Drones, we'll go back to the bears just for you. Okay. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat. There's so much reading in this game, so I'm like having a hard. And I also was talking a lot. Went to the pub with a friend, didn't have cash, so I asked to pay him back, but he said that it was his treat. It was the closest I ever been to a date. Aw. Aw, that's cute though. Friendship. Or more than friendship. But also just friendship. I love when people do stuff like that. Like little things, man. Should taking notes. Don't take notes from me. Maybe take notes from drones. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm weird. I just like, I don't know. For me, like, I love the very, very low dedication for first dates. Because it's like, if you live in New York and you're on a dating app, you're probably going on 2 to 4 dates a week. Because there's still a lot of humans here. And it's like, I don't want to spend hours with people because I'm stuck at a bar and they keep ordering drinks and I can't just like get up and leave, which I've started to just do. I just leave if they're like terrible. Or if they're just not that interesting and I'm like, I don't really want to sit here with you. I'd rather like be home playing video games, so bye. But, okay. I love it, like, happy to help. Sure, very helpful. Spooky puzzle yes, that one. Yeah, the underwater game, that was really cool. I lurked for most of that game, but it was fun to watch. It was very relaxing. 2 quick mode games for you. Yeah, nice. He rummages through some papers, happy to help. Oh my god. Oh! I hate it. I'm not reading this. Yeah, no, fuck you. We're gonna talk to her. I'm skipping all the bullshit. I'm not doing it. Paperclip labyrinth. You made it eventually. You look exhausted. I'd offer you my seat, but my ankles are turning on me. Where's Brutus? Dr. Truman says my joints are eroding one another. They've been now collaborating for decades, so only naturally they want to kill each other now. Just unfiltered apple juice. Yeah, I actually don't know. Is apple cider fermented? I think it might be. It's just not fermented long enough to be alcoholic. Apple cider vinegar. Okay, well, that's not what I'm asking. Yes. Apple cider is fermented. Oh, wait, never mind. I lied. I think you're right. I think it's unfiltered. Tastes so different. Mostly unfermented. Okay, cool. For someone who worked at a cidery, we only served alcoholic cider, though, so I was like, I know that's fermented. Okay. You look exhausted. I offer you my seat, but my ankles turning. That's only naturally want to kill each other now. That's about my hateful wrists and ankles. This concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you. Where is it trying? Here to go. Dogwood Drive. I used to live on Dogwood Drive. Those years ago. Grimy old house, basement full of insects, attic full of birds. I had a few roommates. We all worked at the university. I had a dog. I drank whiskey and beer and made sculptures. But that Dogwood was a surface road with a name like that. It would have to be. What are you doing on the Zero? Gas station. I see a friendly blind man about my age, hangs out with an old cat, tries to pretend he's a poet. His name's Joseph. I used to work. Oh, it's all coming together and we live together. We were friends, but that was a long time ago. We haven't spoken in years. You know why he's pointed you this way? It's because he's still in love with me, of course. And now he's implicated you quite inconsiderately, and in your condition, it's appalling. So I'm very sorry for wasting your time, and I'm afraid you've been misled. Excuse me. I want to say this, but I'm not going to. Go for some whiskey and beer. I know, that did make me want a whiskey. This game is making me want, which is funny because there's a bunch of stuff about addiction. I'm like, you know, sounds good. Whiskey. Can't be stopped. I'm so confused when you're reading that. Oh yeah, I went back to the game finally. Oh my god, dude, I love juice. Every time I get brunch, I get apple juice. Love apple juice. I get Martinelli's every time I go to the grocery store. So good. Juice is underrated. It's also so fucking sugary, so it's really bad for you, but like I love it so much. It's called Pale Dogwood Drive. They've renamed all the streets. You see too many streets with the same names. It was never a problem before, but now we have these databases. It's all too confusing for the computer. The computer has no sense of ambiguity, so it proclaims an error. Name collisions, they call them. I know what those are. So my Dogwood Drive is Pale Dogwood Drive, another might be Large Leaf Dogwood Drive, or Himalayan Flowering Dogwood Drive, and so on, but one of them is still just Dogwood Drive, or so you may hope. It's really a matter of consulting records, of which we have an abundance here. Here, a record of those streets. I expect we must, they'll be up in the archives and records, 4th floor. It'll be filed under O for odonyms, or G for generic, or maybe S for specific. Fucking A. Odonyms. I'm also never heard that word before. Drones, if you know what that word is, feel free to hit us up with the generic or specific. Makes sense. Juices and sugary. Oh, some juices are. The juice that I have now is, like Martinelli's is only natural sugars in it. So it's actually, like, not that bad for you, but like, if you go get, like, Dole or anything like that, that stuff has a ton of sugar in it. Oh, I'm from the U.S., yeah. Yeah, that's why. The U.S. is like, well, you know, we have something that's, like, kind of tastes good by itself, but what if we added a ton of sugar to it? Fruit juice cocktail. Yeah, anytime you see cocktail on it, it means 10 pounds of sugar. Yeah, I live in New York City. Yeah, you can't call that juice. Yeah, no, yeah. I wish it was that way. But America's built off of corn and sugar, so. We're gonna go see the bears for drones. High fructose corn syrup is definitely fruit juice here. Chug. Oh, I keep forgetting that I have to do the bears! Archives and records, 4th floor. Is she wrong again? Okay. Alright, we're gonna go to bears first. Bears. And then we'll go to where we're supposed to go. It's the bears! I don't know why this brings me so much joy. Look at them! Look at the bears! They're so good. Oh. Just chilling, man. Just hanging out. Being bears. Oh, there's more. Can we go in a room full of bears? Just vibing, man. Bears. Whoa. There's an organ. A gigantic organ with smoke coming out of it. Yay! Here's the bears drones just for you. Alright, let's go open some filing cabinets. My god. It's gonna be a mess. Oh, how do we... Can I get out? Can I... oh no. Oh no. Alright, there we go, we got it. Keep going. There we go. Why is she walking backwards? She's like, I gotta keep these bears in my sights at all times. Alright, we gotta go up. I love how they're just hanging out. I like how this game doesn't take itself too seriously. Don't click on 5th floor on accident. This is the only thing about me wanting to get... Oh my god. is I keep clicking here to get it to speed up. Because it has kind of a pretty slow text reveal. Or text loading, I guess. Is that I accidentally click options sometimes because I do that. This place is a mess. Look through that logbook, I guess. Maybe there's some kind of system to all these boxes. Small logbook has... It's like we're playing, oh my god, what was that game I played? Not We Were Here. Oh my god, what was the game? Supposed to be caps? No worries. We accept all caps hellos. How's it going? Oh, also. How's the bureau? The bureau is good. We saw the Bears. Go give Max Manor a follow. They're playing Case of the Golden Idol. And that game is amazing. That game is so good. I can't. I'm so excited for y'all to play it. It's so good. Oh my god. I gotta watch your VOD actually. I forgot to do that this weekend. I gotta watch a bunch of VODs. I'm like so behind on all my friends. Logbook, blah blah blah. Logbook has smart leather cover, a few notes. We're on Act 2 right now. Act 2 Part 2, I think. We blew through Act 1, and then I got very distracted at the bureau, so we've not really talked. The burst! Let's go back cover. Failing antique shops. Folder missing. Let's check on it. Okay. Look at the front cover. Please do not transfer any more records from the storage unit until we get new file cabinets in. We're up to F, and that will have to do for now. Instruct clerks to focus on activities beginning with the letters A, B, C, D, E, or F, or activities most likely to A, B, C, D, E, or F. Oh, so that's none of the ones we have. Cars is okay because it involves automotive driving, but air quality is not okay because it involves health safety. Okay. I can... Feeling antique. Are they all antique shop failing things? Several documents relating to sporting competition venues were quickly checked out and back in over a period of few days. Baseball courts, baseball fields, alleys, parking lots. Yes. Alleys. What would you do? Squash in an alley? Like, I don't know what sport you'd play in an alley. Oh, it's calming? That's good to hear. My favorite thing is to watch people's VODs as I fall asleep. So I try to keep it chill, although I know I yell sometimes because I get excited about the game I'm playing. You could do anything in an alley. Out of context, that sounds very inappropriate. I also have been trying to play like chill games other than like sometimes spoopy games. So we gotta do some. I own way too many horror games. I just bought another one yesterday. Because it's actually a game I played the demo of, and it was the prologue. Coal mining, checked in. Okay. Did we check every... I can't scroll up. Fuck. Did we do page 1? Sport... Oh, shit. Okay. I hate horror games. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I usually, like, will play them on a specific day, so that if people don't want to watch them, there's, like, another stream that week that people will watch. Because I know horror is not everyone's cup of tea. I love it, but yeah, I try not to stream only that though, because I have a lot of really chill, like fun indie games that are nice. So nothing? Like, no... Oh god. This is gonna be one of those things where we just fucking... Dude, let's go talk to this frickin' guy. He seems like he knows shit. He's like the boss here. It's like me dealing with admissions at my university. I had to like contact the head of admissions, and I was like, I need to attend the school still. And they were like, oh, here's your grants back. I was like, thanks. No, we're talking to this guy. We're going to the big leagues. He's got his own office and shit. What is a bowling lane but a very flat alley? You know? You're not wrong. Oh, let's fix the record player because this is gonna annoy me. Admin people are always so nice. Is that sarcasm? Or is that truth? Because I had to fight admin people at my university. It's also the US where... yeah, the US is bad. I spent 2 years of my life just, like, arguing with my admin guy to get him to stop trying to give me loans. And he's like, oh, I mean, this is the way it is, Maggie, like, you know, you gotta build your credit. And I'm like, no, I don't. I'm like, I had credit since I was 18, like, no, I don't need to build my credit by getting more loans. And he was like, well, it's just how it works, like, that's just the way it is. And I was like, okay. And then I contacted his boss's boss. And I was like, here's a screenshot of your policies about, like, charging people more money. Because my mom actually, like, lost it. Like, she's in sales, so she did not make a lot of money one year. I think it was, like, my junior year of college. She did not make a lot of money, and their policy was that they can't charge you more in loans if your parents make less. Like, it has to be... Your parents have to make more in order for them to take away aid. And she made like 10K less, and I was like, no, this is not happening. But because you're a junior, they try to do it so that when you're a junior, transferring is almost impossible out of a school. So in the US, like, a lot of private schools will try and charge you a ton of money on loans because they're like, you're not gonna leave, so you're stuck here. And I was doing all of my, like, financial, like, conversations and stuff myself, so they're like, oh, she's 19, she's not gonna know. And I was like, no. I did my research. Like, it ended up working out. I ended up doing okay until senior year. Senior year, I couldn't get them to give me, they definitely took away some of my aid, but... What? ASL isn't a literary language? That's disgusting. What the fuck? That's such garbage. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad your school experience is better, person. Nasty condescending to me. Yeah. How does building credit work? Oh my god, Nightbot, chill the fuck out. Sorry, let me just turn my Nightbot down. Also, I can't with this, like, Greg is hard at work examining some diagrams, with a protractor and occasionally scribbling numbers in a small leather notebook. Can I help you? Don't answer that. Extremely busy with these charts. Oh, such a busy man. Maybe one of the clerks in the first floor can help you. They're probably just looking at cat pictures. Stop it. Shush. I need to turn off Nightbot and I can't listen to you. It would be annoying anymore. Am I not logged in on Nightbot anymore? Oh, there we go. I'm making my command to calm down. It's supposed to only post every... Oh, I guess I've been streaming for a bit. Every hour? Oh, that's the highest okay, well, never mind. Sorry. It's just gonna post a lot. They denied anything too practical. Oh, God. That was the one nice thing about my school. It was a private school, but it, they had a open curriculum, so you didn't have to do Common Core. Okay, yes, I know. I love how she lied to us the first time. That's why we have trust issues. First floor. Bad bot. Oh, I should make a command for that. That's funny. Don't make money. Like, my sister started doing education. The problem was everyone wanted to be a teacher when she wanted to be a teacher. So when she graduated, there was no positions. And now it's, like, funny because it's, you know, 10, 15 years later. Now all of a sudden everybody wants teachers. But her graduate degree is no longer valid because you have to stay certified continuously, or else you have to go back to school and then get certified. So she's like, it has to go back to school even though she went to school for 8 years or something. Well, so if you ever want to rant about the world and how terrible it is, I'm here for it. Yeah, I don't know the denying a subject. That's crazy. I've never heard of that. She would never lie. So we're part of the consortium. You could take classes at 4 other colleges for free. That's kind of cool. But only some classes would get approved for credit. Yep. Yeah, my school was like that too. We had a music school that was a really good music school, but you could only take certain music classes and get approved. Country you're in? Oh yeah, good question. Poland. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea how it is for... I know a lot of financial stuff is very American because it's built on, like, the dead bodies of the poor, but I'm sorry. Really dark. But it's like, yeah. And some loans you have until you die. Yeah, America. So I'm watching everyone else give up on their dreams. Yes. Oh, it's so true, drones. Thankfully, I'm very, very lucky. I love what I do now. I hated what I did like 2 years ago. But I love my job, and I'm really lucky that I ended up finding something within the field that I graduated in that I really enjoy. But that's not the case for a lot of people, and I am truly grateful every day that I actually enjoy what I do, which is just not common for a lot of people. To enjoy what you do and also be able to make a sustainable living off of it. But I also donate a lot now because that's just not the case for a lot of people, so it's just not... I would love, once I get to affiliate, I would love to do charity streams and stuff. That would be so fun. I also love streaming. Like, if I really love a game, like, I could stream for a long time. Like, I can stream for 8 to 9. I could do a 12-hour stream pretty easily on, like, a weekend. Because I just, like, if I really love something, I'm, like, playing, I could do it for a while. Nothing. That's unfortunate. They must still be in transit. You see, we've only moved into this new venue somewhat recently. It's all a bit in progress. It was a cathedral not so long ago. Can you believe it? And then the Bureau reclaimed it, and the old congregation has been directed to one of our storage facilities for their activity. This part of the game is, like, stressing me out, so I'm totally taking forever to play it. And some strategic, yeah, not going to grad school. Yeah, it's tough because it's like grad school, like, sometimes gives you better opportunities and sometimes it doesn't. Like, sometimes you pay all this money and then you actually don't end up with a better situation. You just end up with more debt, but because they sell you on it, like, go back to school, it'll be good. The federal government says, for non-suspicious reasons. Like, it's like, fuck. Yeah. It sucks. My sister really did hit, like, the worst timing. Because it was just everyone wanted to be a teacher when she, like, everyone in her school wanted to be a teacher, basically. A lot of people in my school wanted to be in business. That was, like, a big thing. I was like, ugh, please don't. I was like, I don't want to deal with any of the bullshit words. And then I went into tech. It's, like, the same. It was, like, all the nonsense words that people make up for everything. Stream records, blah, 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 at the church. Marianne has a reception. She can give you directions. Just come back here when you have the files and we'll be in the necessary program. Oh. You might want to see Dr. Truman about your leg. He is a specialist regarding ailments of the joints and limbs, and I know he works at night. His home office is in a small... Alright, we gotta actually write this down because I don't know if we're actually gonna get it in our journal. At the church. Oh shit, I already went past it. We gotta find a church somewhere. Go back in the VOD to see it. Dr. Truman. Small neighborhood east edge of Bowling Green. Every time I hear Bowling Green, I hear the, like, 4-5 stop. Bowling Green. East. Bowling Green, okay. Long and short is always fuck capitalism, go home. Yep. Yeah, yeah. That's how I started my day. My brother called me and complained about the world and how terrible it is. And I was like, oh wow, it's gonna be one of those days, huh? He's like, the system's gonna fall apart. It's built by the man. Like all this other, he doesn't have a southern accent, but it just felt like one of those conversations. I was like, what is happening? Take care of each other. I mean, he's not like, the stuff he said wasn't wrong. It just was like, I was like, dude, it's 11. I'm tired. I didn't even have a full coffee yet. I'm not ready for this. Now he's going through some shit. It's fair. I understand this frustration. I don't know why, but I read your message again, Max Manor, and I saw certification in boat, and I was like, boat certification. I have one of those. Like, that's where my brain went. My credit score was, yeah, 1989. It's so aggressive. It's so aggressive. I kind of want to read this book real quick. 3 books. Service manual for a sewage pump, architectural plans for a bungalow, and a slim collection of Japanese death haiku. They're like, shit. Boring death. Envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stack. Oh, pick up the envelope. Bureau of Secret Tourism. It contains several small handwritten brochures. Oh, it's ritualistic direction. Oh my god, I'm so glad we looked at the box. Yes, no worries. Enjoy your Magic Arena dailies. I hope you get them all. Also, you inspired me to start playing Magic again. It's been a while. Demographic was also not great. Yeah. Yeah, that, man, shit's been fucked for a minute now. That's really the moral of the story. But it seems like there's a lot more, if there's one positive, it does seem like a lot more people are aware of the fact that it's, like, really messed up. It's not just, like, oh, should we talk to sorry. Did she say talk to Marianne? I can't remember. Get what you need? Yes. She didn't tell us. Old storage lot, okay. Get back on the 0 that we haven't had access to. Drive until you hit the crystal. Okay. Is this actually hell? I thought it was purgatory, but do you think it's hell? I mean, if this place is here, I could see it being purgatory, though, because sometimes it does feel like purgatory. Oh, good night, Lady Al. Thank you so much for joining. Let me give you another shout-out before you leave. Have a lovely sleep. There are credit scores, but they mostly care about stuff like what your job is. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Do. Oh god, I did it. I messed up. Hopefully you'll fix his legs again. Credit history, yeah. Yeah, like our credit scores in the US are based on the, like, your credit history. Partly. Is a big did we walk in front of this last time? I don't remember doing that. Okay, I thought we had to go around, but I guess not. Doggo! That was, like, a big thing for me. Like, I did start my credit pretty early in life, but, like, you get dinged quite a bit for not having credit for long. Which is funny, because it's like, what 16-year-old should have a credit card? Like, it seems like a horrible idea. Okay. Yo, this is cool. What the fuck? Dude, this game is so good. The Jaws? Okay. The Batwings? Okay. What's happening? Cactus? Gotta get to the crystal, she said. The lightning bolt. And then we turn around. Sandwich. So I guess we're on the 0? Oh, my mouse is moving. Icosahedron? Cathode ray, okay. This is so cool. What an interesting way to... The bottle. Alright, we're still waiting on the crystal. The cenote, sorry, my bad. The pipe organ. Did we go the wrong way? The crystal, let's turn back. Self-storage, here we go, nice, 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 nice. What happened? I clicked on it, didn't I? Yeah, wait, what happened? Did another prompt come up, but I looked away right at the right moment? That feels like what probably happened. The staircase? The projector? Wait, what happened? Did I miss something? I'm so confused. Yeah, of course! See you next time. Hopefully I can join one of your streams this week. I've been doing a... What the heck? I don't know what's... This is the gallery, right? The brochure describes this place as a gallery of mislaid futures. I thought we were supposed to go to self-storage, and then it didn't give me a thing, unless I missed it. And on lonely highways, as American industrial design shifted its gaze to the intangible. There's a large warehouse full of oddly shaped vehicles, blimp-like rusted vessels, mostly painted in a dull green that now is faded toward brown. No path has been carved to navigate between them, and many have been damaged enough to leave menacing bits of metal running jaggedly through their small open spaces. It is all a visitor can do to stand at the edge of the building, neck craned to try and get a glimpse of something. Alright, let's go find the crystal again and go back. I don't know what happened. I thought we got to it, but... We really did. Like, we got to it, and then I was like, but no. The barn, okay. Z? What's Z? What does that mean? Hey, you're looking kind of tired. Want me to take the wheel for a bit? Oh, maybe we're getting tired. Oh, okay, maybe, I don't know. Maybe you can crash or something shit? I don't know. Okay, cool. That's good to know, Max Manor. There we go. Okay, it's doing it. We did go to it. I clicked on it. It didn't send us there. Right? Like, I literally clicked on it. I'm not sure what happened. That was weird. St. Thomas Church. Yeah, 0 is really cool. Shannon. Is that it over there? I don't see any congregation. Maybe it's after hours. Let's see what the janitor knows, I guess. That's what I was gonna do. Random access self-storage. It's RAM! Download more! Oh, here for the night mass? What kind of mass is it? Tonight, it's a homily on work and need. Huh, I haven't heard this one before. You the preacher? Oh, I'm the janitor. I guess this must look pretty strange. A church without a congregation. When they first moved in here, man, this place was packed. They had a mass every night, 2 on Sunday. But it got a bit awkward to fit everyone in, and the numbers quickly dwindled. Oh, it's only 6:20? Dang. But it got a bit awkward to fit everyone in, and the numbers quickly dwindled. Once folks started to see it as a thing that was falling apart, they lost their center of gravity and just started wobbling. Ah, yes, it sometimes happens. Then the preacher stopped coming too, and he left his old tapes. Same with the organist, and I found some old acetates on the Bureau archives, photos of people in the churches, so I keep it running. You do what you have to, right? You've all got a job. Work is play for moral stakes. That's the title of the evening's homily, in fact. So I guess if you folks aren't here for the mass, You must be looking for the old bureau records. It moved them down to unit C3. That's like the easiest word. That's C315 to make room for the mass. It's down at the other end of the building, same floor. I need to get the night mass started, but you can borrow my keys. I'll go. You wait here. Rest your leg. You're looking kind of pale. Nice lady. Well, I better get this run. Brandon presses play on an old tape machine. Come, listen. There are many days in which we proclaim the value of labor and celebrate the piety of the hardworking through feast or abstinence, recognizing St. Joseph the Worker, who was foster father to our Lord Jesus, and who trained him in carpentry in the merit of sweat. And this is one such day. How do you like working here? It's okay, I don't really know what else I would do. I used to play a lot of card games, in high school. Some of my friends went to college, but most of them just got jobs. Maybe in a few years we'll be hanging out in bars, playing darts or something. You're not allowed to play cards in the bar because it looks like gambling. My leg is killing me. I bet everyone's telling you to go see a doctor. Hey, I get it. Too expensive. My dad cut his arm pretty bad on the job. Oh god, we're gonna talk about insurance now. Oh no. Rant number 2. My dad cut his arm pretty bad on a job, but he stitched himself back up because he didn't have health insurance. Then his hand didn't work very well and he got pretty depressed. Eventually he just sort of... Well, I guess I don't know what he should have done. Who knows, right? So just as there is no dignity without sacrifice, there is no vocation without avocation. Just as the left eye perceives that as which to the left, and the right eye perceives that of which is to the right. That's not how eyes work. And these images are some differentiated and incorporated, and we find in our mind's eye an after image of divine. I'm kind of looking for hints in this. Divine light, only where love and need are one. And the work is play for mortal stakes. Is the deed ever really done for heaven and for future sakes? Okay, that's it. Next, there's some rituals. I was assuming we were going to be stuck in a thing if we didn't listen to the rest of it, too. That's it. There's some rituals that you and I aren't allowed to participate in, I don't think, and I don't remember them anyway. Hi, got it. Got what? What? I found when we came here to get the file and the street name changes. You don't look good. Let's head back to the bureau and get this straightened out, and then maybe we should see that doctor the clerk recommended. Yeah, because I'm assuming we can't see the doctor until we access this. Random access self-system. I know! This game is so good. I'm really enjoying it. Need to learn to take care of your hair better? I would recommend exfoliating your scalp. It is good. It is a good time. It helps. I've also heard tea tree oil. I don't really like tea tree oil. I find it too fragrant. But if you use exfoliant that has like tea tree oil or ginger in it, it helps clear out your pores in your head. Because there's actually like a natural, this is gross, but there's a natural like fungus that grows in your head that is fine in small amounts, but because of the way that like they make shampoo and stuff nowadays, it's not natural. So like you get more of it that grows. Also, like, we put our like heads and skin through hell. So exfoliating helps. I do it once a week. And then I just don't wash my hair every day. That's a big thing for me. That's helped a lot with my hair. My hair was disgusting in college. It was so greasy all the fucking time. I mean, it was also stressed out all the time, so it didn't help. My leg is stuck. Are you hurting it? Oh. Whoa, are we back? Look, it's bad shape. Let's get you the tram. Oh my god. Oh, did we just pass out? Collapse. I think he blacked out. He was mumbling about the old mine where we met. I think I need to see that doctor. Yes, you do. She hands Brandon the doctor's card. How do we get to this address from here? I don't know. It's pretty tricky to go back and forth between the, here and there. Bureau's the only way I know. Some of those folks do all the time. Commuters. Just go back the way you came, find the crystal, and then turn around. Okay. Okay. Supposed to sleep? Oh, yeah, drones. Yeah. No, drone. A lady out left. We're calling each other names in chat. Multitasking. I love drones. I'm such a big fan of saying words kind of wrong, but they sound the same. It's a pipe organ. I'm gonna focus for a second just because I really need to. The projector. The bell. The tree. The sprocket. I always forget that that's the word for that. The anchor. Right, let me just stop real quick. Small neighborhood east of... Okay. He said go to the thing and turn back. Oh, were we supposed to go to the pipe organ? Because I know there was a pipe organ in that thing, but it didn't come up as like a... Because I don't think you can go to these places. Can you? No, you can't go to these places. And crazy dandruff, yes, that'll help so much with that. I have eczema, so I actually get really bad dandruff too. And I actually don't get dandruff until the last day before I wash my hair again. I wash my hair twice a week. Getting to twice a week took me several months. It took me like 6 months, I think, to get down to twice a week because I used to wash my hair every single day. Turns out washing your hair every single day is like not great for your hair. This is also from a hairstylist. My sister used to work at a salon, so she told me all this stuff. And it does help. It depends too on what shampoo you're using too. Like a lot of shampoos, I used to buy the cheapest shit that I could get. Now I buy like kind of expensive stuff, but the amount that you have to use because it's so concentrated is so little that it still lasts me like forever now. I'm probably spending the same amount on shampoo at the end of the day. I just buy more. I spend more in one sitting, but over 6 months it ends up being the same cost pretty much. Let's talk to Marianne real quick just in case. Macaroni and cheese. Only shampoo every other day? Yeah. Before she left, big hurry. Something happened with your meeting. She seemed pretty interested in the gas station attendant. Lula filed your papers in your system now. I can process you whenever you're ready to go back. Just let me know. Let's go. Tell Celtic is we're looking for Dr. Truman, of course, is a neighborhood just outside of Bowling Green. Get on 65, going southwest, take a right just past the observatory. Right past observe. I always love looking at my notes after stream. They're so erratic and like nonsensical. I know nonsensical isn't a word, but I love it too much and I just still say it. I learned that like 2 years ago that word isn't a word and I just use it all the time. Just before the river. Okay. Happy to help. Yeah. Same drones. If I go swimming, I have to wash it. Especially if you go swimming in a swimming pool. Yeah, conditioner. Yeah. Conditioner is a change. Nonsensical? Is sensical a word though? I thought that wasn't a word. Is it a word? No, it's a word. Wiktionary though, is that a real word? Who was I talking to? I talked to somebody and I was like, that's in Merriam-Webster, it doesn't count. I made someone so mad. They're like, what do you mean Merriam-Webster doesn't count? And I was like, I don't know, man. It's not a real dictionary. And they're like, what do you mean? Who decides what's a real dictionary? That's just like white men deciding, and this is a white man talking. It's like, that's just white men deciding what words are right. I'm like, yes, please explain to me how dictionaries work, sir. Oh, it was really funny. He got so mad. I've never seen my friend that mad before. Oh, it was good. Sensible is definitely a word. It's definitely a word now. I've established it. So the Mad Max Webster Dictionary. Thank you, drones. Alright, cool. People just made up words in the 1800s. I mean, really, all language is just made up. Like, you can have that argument for everything. But, like, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're writing a paper for school... Wait, I'm sorry, wait. Or Southwest? Right. Before... Oh, where are you going? No, don't go there. Before the river... She said just before the river, so this one, right? Because, oh, that's the observatory, right? Stop moving. Can we not see it? Okay. It's a right, so it's this one. Wait, where aren't we going? Okay. It's a right, and keep heading south? That's north. I'm stuck? I'm stuck? Can't. A right just before the river. Just past the observatory, I thought was what it was. Oh my god. Sorry, it's like bugging out. Blog is a word from vlog. Oh god. The heck is a blog? Vlog is a British vlog, like K-pop is Korean. What even is a meme? I love language. I find it so interesting. People make so much shit up. I love it so much. I guess it's not accessible? I don't know. Question mark? See, Cat was right down a daily report. Oh, we're doing a return to Overton right now, drones? No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. The neighborhood at the address has been demolished. Its place is in a large museum partially under construction. Oh, okay. Is this the same museum that we were just at? Scene 4. Was there 5 scenes in the last one? I don't remember. So I'm kind of trying to figure out... I do want to eat dinner. I feel like trying to get through Act 3 would be too long. We could do half of Act 3. Oh, a video ship. Oh, okay. That's cool. Good to know. Interesting. I'm learning so much today. Yeah, he's talking to his dog. Guy was a weirdo. What'd he say? Just small talk, you know? Like you talk to your buddies or something, and you talk to a dock worker. Just like, damn, there's a lot of rain. I haven't seen rain like this since a storm a couple of years back that took out Lysette's earth garden. Just feel bad for that old dog getting dragged all over by a couple of drunks. Old dog like that should be sleeping on a porch somewhere. But that's loyalty for you. Well, I didn't stay long anyway. Sorry. I don't even know if I'm muted. Sorry if I didn't. I clicked the mute button. Is it cool? My mute actually works. Sometimes my mute button on my stream deck doesn't work, so. Video ship. He's making it up. Damn it. Are you actually making it up, drones? Tell the truth. I can't. You can't. If you are, you can't mess with me like this, drones. I take everything you say to heart. I believe everything you say about words. Well, because I would find that funny with video. Like, why video? There's no video back then. You know? Seen weirder stuff, though. Heard the man and the lady talking when they first came in, but they didn't see me. What are they talking about? The man said his leg was hurting and they were looking for Dr. Truman, but he's already gone, but they didn't know, so he kept looking around. Interesting. This is very weird. Just assumed they were from the power company. You know how they're always coming by unannounced and messing with this or that. I just shut myself up in my room to wait it out. No sense in getting involved. Definitely weren't from the power company. Well, I wouldn't complain if they were really. With that storm going on, I know they have to do their business. Doesn't affect me, but I've got my generator. But you know some of these folks around here. Unprepared. Totally unprepared. I'm ready for everything. My name is Fred. Not sure what we're supposed to do. But I like her little umbrella. Blog is from blog, which is from weblog. It was going to be a blog, originally a ship's record book on the World Wide Web. Huh. Huh. Good to know. That is interesting. I had no idea I had any association with a ship. Oh, we're doing a pan. Okay, I was like, keep going! And it was like, no, we must look. We're just having a moment? I can't move anywhere? Okay. I guess that's it. I guess we go back? Is this like still? Oh, I guess he is. He's still got a hitch in his giddy up. Etymology is so fun! That's so true. One of my friends who I don't really hang out with anymore, we used to just like chat for hours about like the origin of words. We do like these deep dives into the internet like to find more. How do we get out of here? I just realized, like, where do we go? Can I take my... Ooh. I thought of going this way would be like, let's leave, but can we not leave? Alright, thanks for joining. Have a good rest. Oh wait. Oh wait, there's more? You probably have to stay up? Oh no. Oh no! Oh, never mind. Get good rest eventually. Maybe not now, but later. Okay, here we go. I was like, there's gotta be a sneaky, like, turn the thing going on here. The moment I now recall most clearly from their short visit was the birdcage exhibit. The old man stopped to rest, or maybe to think. The young woman had been anxious up to that point, but she stopped as well and examined the birdcage more closely. It seemed to elicit a tenderness from her. She ran one fingernail along the bars of the wire cage, marking out the tuneless scale like a child's xylophone. And then they moved on. How do you know, huh? What if I never move on? No! I'm sorry, that sucks. I've had like a few like flights that are like early enough that it wasn't worth going to bed, and it's just like the worst to wait. I just don't book those flights anymore. Hello? Help! Help? Help me, person? No, I can't talk to you? Okay. What about this? Sure, I talked to them for a bit. Actually, we talked for quite a while. I wasn't busy. I was happy for the company. Can't sleep in a storm like that. I never could. What did you talk about? I told him to put his umbrella away. I get great shelter right here. I had a bottle in my coat, and I could see the old guy looking at it, and his leg was hurt pretty bad, so I offered him some. He got real awkward about it. I bet he's in a program. Anyway, they're asking about Dr. Truman. I remember him. He was here for a bit, and then he left. So that's what I told them. Okay. No, suffering is real. I like screwed up my sleep schedule so bad in college, and now I'm like, sleep. Now I'm a morning person. It's weird. I wake up at like 6:30 every day. I'm like, yeah, ready for the day. And I'm like, when did this happen? Actually, that was a COVID thing. All of a sudden during COVID, I started getting up early. I had a period of time in college where I did that too, where I'd run, but I also would usually be up until 4 and then sleep for 2.5 hours and then go for a run at 6:30 with my roommate. And I died all the time. We ought to get some real chickens in that coop, do some homesteading. None of these folks know how to live off the land, you know what I mean? It's just a display, another kind of dwelling. Yeah, no offense against you guys. I mean, I appreciate what all you've done for us. Okay. Doggo? Dog puppy! We love a puppy. Yeah, I'm usually a 11:30 p.m.er. I usually get in bed at like 10, and I like read or do something for a while just to wind down. Otherwise, I like don't sleep well. If I like get in bed at 11:30, I'm like, all right, time to go to bed. Like I don't know how those, like, my niece does that. She just like goes to bed and just fucking dies. Like she doesn't like stay up at all. I'm like, I can't go from like being active to being completely totally sedentary. I need like some sort of transition. Plus my library book is due, so I need to read that. I think you need to get some real horses at the stable. She like the horses not anymore. Now I like jungle cats. You get some real panthers in the stable. This is like a little kid. Sounds like my nephew. Can we just buy a panther? I can't read this one. Do we go in? Can we go in the stable? Seems to be an option. Fall asleep instantly? Oh my god. How do? Early schedule, yeah. Wake up at 8. Eight's not bad. Eight's like a very, I feel like most humans get up at 8. Yeah, some people are like, I was like an insomniac when I was, in my youth. I'm not that old, but I feel old. My friends are always like, oh my god, you're in your late 20s? And I'm like, yeah, I feel like 45 though. Oh, it's crazy. Wake up at 10? Yeah. I'm a go to bed at 11:30, wake up at 6:30. That's my like firm schedule. And it usually doesn't change, but I do have a hard time with, if I mess up my schedule a couple days in a row, it's tough to get it back into order. I just had that. I finally just got back to 6:30. 6:30 or 7 lately. I'm slowly getting back to my normal schedule. Because I had like a flu or something, and it took forever for me to actually get sick. I was just like, felt like crap for weeks and weeks and weeks. And then I finally got sick. And so my sleep schedule was terrible because I went to bed at like, I'd go to bed at like 8 p.m. and I'd wake up at like 9 every day. Like I was sleeping so much to try and whatever it was, I was like, my body was fighting it. And so I'm still like, I'm like 2 or 3 weeks into like the normal schedule, and so I've gotten it down now to like, I mostly get up at 6:30. If it's like a really rainy, crappy day, like sometimes I sleep in because like I don't have any, I have like a sun lamp that wakes me up, but it doesn't really work all of the way for me if I'm really, really tired, or if it's like drowsy out, because my allergies get pretty bad with rain and stuff. Playing the empty cabin that came by, they asked about Dr. Truman. I know where he went, but I didn't tell them. Where did Dr. Truman go? It's a secret. Ezra told me. I can't tell anyone else. Who's Ezra? He's my age. He doesn't really live here. He's just passing through with his brother Julian. First, they're going to help us, but I can't say any more about that. We have lots of secrets. The lady asked me about my parents, and I told them they were upstairs in the greenhouse. Do you want to hear a weird story? Of course I do. The old man asked me about the cabin. He said it looked like another house he knew, and he wanted to know where it came from. Told him nobody lived there, so he went inside. He took a long time exploring. When he came out, he told me all about it. What did he find in the cabin? He went upstairs and he also looked around the other rooms. I played with the dog. What did he do upstairs? He looked in some boxes. He looked out the window. He could see the museum better than when he was downstairs. He could tell how it was all put together in the cabin, too. He could see the shape of it better from up there. Now the part that is weird. He said he went into the basement. The cabin doesn't have a basement. Found a secret door in the floor. Then he found a rope leading down to a long pit, and he climbed down. He's surrounded by giant aphids, but the aphids were friendly and let him just see your friend. But he escaped because he's very tall. He's trapped for a long time. He's trapped for a long time, a prisoner in the garden. He had to sleep there. He woke up on the floor of the cabin. He came back outside, and then we said goodbye, and I didn't talk to them anymore. Sleep midnight to 8 a.m. 1 to 8 a.m. Oh, love a nap. I've become a napper. I love napping during lunchtime. I take like a 15-minute power nap. Yeah, I can't sleep on the weekends. Yeah, I'm the same way, Drones. I wake up early on the weekends too. I woke up late today though. I don't know why. Oh, because I was playing video games till 2 in the morning. That's why. I started playing late and it was so good and I didn't want it to end. Like, I didn't want to like walk away from it, so I just like kept playing it. Till 2. Oh, there's a doorway. No, we gotta go over here. There's a doorway over there. Get 8 hours of sleep. Like 7-ish, yeah, 8 hours is... Yeah, so what is 11:30 to 6? 7 hours? 7.5 hours? 7 hours. Yeah, I can't really get more than 8 hours unless I'm sick. Oh yeah, work on your homework. Do the homework, get it over with. That's what I always say. You can do the background sound of rainstorms and me chattering. I play, I put people's streams on while I'm working. I love it. It's like a podcast. I get 9 level 7. Normally I get 7, but if I have the time, I get 9. Oh, I see that. Oh, dude, I, like, minimized OBS and it still freaks out sometimes. Can't do the, oh, shit. You an hour and a half nap? Oh my god. I can't do that. Video games are biggest, yeah. I usually try not to start a game past 8 p.m. Unless it's like Phasmophobia, which like I can just play like a couple rounds and then I'm good at like quitting. Really don't want to leave your bed, yeah. Oh, that's a dangerous move. I was always the person who would go home and I'd start my homework as soon as I got home because I knew if I did anything else I would try and figure out ways to get out of it. So how do we leave? Is there another side? Maybe you have to go through the whole museum. It's not letting me go. Can I go this way? I love this. This is such a cool way to do point and click. Longest nap? I can't do that. I can't nap that long. I get drowsy if I nap that long. I'm like at 15-20 minutes, that's it. Because for me, which is really weird, when I sleep normally, I have awful sleep. But when I sleep for a nap, I like get deep sleep. So if I take a long nap, I will like sleep deeper. It's weird. I'll sleep deeper than I did during the night, so then I'll be more tired because I slept at a weird time of day. It's really strange. I'm sure that's like not a real thing, but it feels like that if I wake up. Gone through some paper here. It was in the disarray and a few folders pulled out and left on the table. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I only noticed because Diana's such a stickler. She's a real organized, I mean. What folders were they looking at? Mostly stuff about the building site, I guess. They had a list of all the homes oh my god, we relocated here. A list of original residences before we leveled the neighborhood. I guess they were looking for one of those old residents. They pulled out a list of the folks who didn't take the offer, folks who moved elsewhere, but they filed that back out of order, so I guess they didn't find what they were looking for there. Hey, while I have you here, work's kind of slowed down, and it seems like, I know you folks know what you're doing, but it seems like the residents are just kind of settling in. That's the idea. Yeah, I get that. Just, how about that roof? You just write us a check and we'll finish it right up. I know you've got this museum thing going on, but you don't want it to be some lords now. Interesting. Spoiler. Hello, Orange, how are you? Spoiler redacted. No! Nightbot! Trying to do as hard today. How else is going on? Just I didn't have the time. Yeah, I get that. If you have time, you could do like a couple of like part of it, and then do another part later. It's like when I go for runs. I set a. I'm like, I'm gonna run to the end of the street, and then I'm like, haha, no, you're gonna keep running. And then I tell myself I'm gonna run more, so that, like, I lie to myself the whole time, and then I have the will to keep going. That's how I treat homework. Like, I treated homework and stuff when I was in school, was like, I'm just gonna do 2 problems. And then I would do 2 problems. They'd be like, oh, that only took 5 minutes, so we're gonna do more problems. And then, like, otherwise it just feels so daunting to, like, be like, yeah, now do 30 problems. I also was a big old fucking nerd, so I love doing stuff. Other than math. I hated math. They came by and knocked on the window. We had a bit of a talk through the glass. I would have come out, you know, shady characters. They seem suspicious. I already told you, weirdos. So walking around door to door asking about Dr. Truman this late at night. I told them what I know, but in this weather? What do you know about Dr. Truman? I told them he moved in here with the rest of us when you folks bought up the neighborhood, and then one day his house is gone. That's all I know about that. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Alright, Thomas. God. You're alive, you think. Oh, God. Hope you're doing okay. Alive and okay. Oh my God, OBS, calm down. Hey, nice. Love when they don't do the math. Rule number 1, math is for blockers. Oh my God, dude, I hate doing. I can never run blue in Magic. Like, I can't do math. That's too much. Can't do part of a problem. Oh, okay. I hate stuff like that. Oh, that sucks. 2 problems to solve, so this doesn't work. Oh no. Maybe one problem? Just try one? During other classes. Yeah. Big stompy aggro. Green boys! I don't know what my color is yet on Magic. I'm still, like, working through the like, big, huge tutorial with the color tournament, because I was playing a color tournament, but was having, I have a green deck to start with that, and kept dying every time in the color tournament, so I stopped playing for a while after that. Not out of, like, salt or anything, I just, like, was having a hard time beating it, and I wasn't making much progression, and then other games came up, and I was like, nah, I'll play other games instead. Also, I think Magic kept opening on startup and slowing my computer down, and so I, like, kind of think I uninstalled it because it was annoying me, instead of just, like, changing the settings like a normal person. I was like, I don't really play this that much anyways, and I uninstalled it, and then that kind of really, because, yeah, no one, like, I know we have coworkers and stuff that, like, play Magic in person, but, like, not regularly enough for me to, like, learn how to play better. So I'd have to play Arena. Heard them banging around out there, I just stayed quiet, I don't know what they wanted. I just put my headphones on and tried to ignore them, to tell you the truth. Okay. Oh yeah, no, I should definitely, I would absolutely love to do that. That sounds great. And if I get okay at Magic, I would stream it. It's a very, like, good, chill thing to stream. I really enjoyed watching part of your Magic stream, Jones. That was really nice. I caught, like, the tail end of it, but all colors are great. I just don't think I would do the math for blue. Blue is the one you have to do a lot of math for, right? I had fun with white. I did white for a bit, and then I did... Tried in your deck was garbage, and you went back to pure green. Oh, yeah, mixing the colors, like, I haven't really figured that out yet. I'm very, very new to Magic, as of, like, I think I've been playing for, like, 2 years, and I haven't been playing consistently at all, so I'm very, like, very noob. Little bit. Helped out. Yes, absolutely. Oh, God. Like to, personal evolution. Drones' Pokemon arc. His evolution. Sorry, that's a stupid joke. Green 2000s, green black 2010s, now green white. Ah, beautiful. You can make a whole crowd disappear. Nice. Good one, orange. Blue is just counter spells and draw cards. Yeah, the counter spells you have to do a lot of math though, right, to calculate like if they're gonna work or not. Playing for like 2 hours. Nice. I probably played say 4 hours maybe total. I played a little bit in person. Like probably 45 minutes in person. And then I played... I'd have to look at an arena and see how much I played. I played it for a while. I played through like 4 of the colors in the color tournament. I think there's like 6. Well, how many colors are in there in Magic? 6? So there's 6 or 7 colors in Magic. There's black, purple, yellow. Sorry, not yellow. White, blue, green, black. Oh, okay. Did I do them all right? Oh, is purple black? Not purple. Yes. Okay. I mixed up. I said purple for black instead of black. Okay. Red. Did I miss red too? What the fuck colors am I making up? Orange. Mauve. You know. I play Magic clearly a lot. First I thought it might be like Hudson Mauve. I actually opened up and I like got so much free shit in Arena because I haven't played in so long. And like they give you that free stuff after a while. I opened and they were like, "You're 7 decks," and I was like, "Oh my god." You know, first, and I can't remember if I named my decks or not, or if they named them for me, but one of the names was really funny. Like Big Stompies or something, is what it was called. At first I thought I might be Hudson walking up to visit. I heard him working on the boat a bit earlier before the storm started. Then I saw the strangers limping gait and the young woman with him, and I knew it couldn't be. I invited them in for a glass of bourbon, which they politely declined, so I just talked to them on the porch for a bit. What did you talk about? Oh, we talked about a bit about the neighborhood. I told them about Hudson and his sailboat and the nice young couple in the greenhouse and the charming Dr. Truman, who used to live here. They were very interested in him, but of course, well, I don't know where he went. Yes. Yeah, you probably do. You're a fruit. Blorange, Grumple, wow. Yeah. Every land in your deck right now. No. Green Stompy 2022. Nice. I think I named mine like literally Big Green Stompies or something. Was one of them. Oh my god, OBS is freaking out again. I know, I understand how to play the game really well, like the strategy of it, but I haven't played in long enough that I like forget what each color is. Like I know green is big monster, or animals go burr. Green is, or sorry, red is like the trolls, right? The build off of each other, not trolls, it's something else. If you have a problem with such small creatures for big little when you spell. Red is aggro. Red is aggro. Blue is counter spells. White is healing and healing, like a lot of healing, and black is like curse death stuff, right? Am I saying this right? Feel free to correct me. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I like vaguely remember it. I have to play again. Angel's buffing, okay. Black is destruction, okay. Always been my fondest dream to retire in a houseboat. That's why I accepted your offer and moved in here. It isn't perfect, but what home ever is. I only wish the house would sway a bit. I find that it settles my nerves. Well, if we have another storm like that last one. This YouTube video is gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be like half talking about etymology, Magic, other games. Each color is 6 different things. Hard to describe. Okay. Except green. Green is Big Stompy. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm definitely in that, like, new to it, excited to learn more phase. Where I'm very not skilled. And definitely need a lot of work. Oh, we got more places to go. This is a very long scene. I'm, like, running out of water. Hello? I'm so sorry, Homer, I didn't realize. I would never rush you, my sweet baby boy. Trample, mana ramp, landfall, land interaction, yeah, land. Anti-artifact, some health gain too. Anti-artifact, I didn't know that one. It's to play Big Stompy, so it's all Big Stompy. Oh, that's cool! Spoiler time! Oh no. Burp! Big burp, fly. Carry bag. Or box. We were working the greenhouse and I saw them come up in the elevator. They were lost, obviously. It was obvious. Burp. Okay. Burp, go burp. No magic or multicolor. Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense. That should be bannable. What should be bannable? Can mana ramp your turner lands into creatures? Damn. Bannable? Not playing Big Stompy. Oh. I don't know, you're pretty good. You're pretty good at magic, right, girl? Oh, he's carrying more shit. But different. Ivy, they wouldn't come in just rushing around. You could tell they were mourning. It was late at night, but just rushing around. Well, there was some urgency to the older man's injury, so it's understandable. What were they looking for? They were looking for Dr. Truman, but of course I had nothing to say. The man was hurt, you know. Where is Dr. Truman? He left, of course. Talked about it before. He left, and we don't know how or when or what happened to his charming house. We just don't know. I suppose we never will. We could do other stuff too. There's lime green, there's forest green, there's Kelly green. So many shades. Don't adapt much to the meta. Okay. You enjoy playing against people, forming a suitable deck that's like functional, and then mostly enacting that deck and not the whole, like, that makes sense. I don't think I'll ever get into, like, the big, like, the meta of Magic, because, I have too many hobbies, and I can't get into something, it just sounds really, like, intense. Like, I have one of my coworkers who's, like, super intense about Magic, he's, like, really good at it, and, like, knows all about it, and, like, does Magic trading card sessions and stuff, and it just feels like if I got into it when I was a kid, maybe, which I would never have, because there's no way I would have been able to afford to be interested in Magic, but I can't do it. Like, I can't, like, get into anything that deeply anymore. I think I just, like, I don't have the energy, I don't know. Like, I understand people who really love it and are dedicated to it, but I just, like, I don't know, I'm reaching that point in life where I'm like, I don't know, man, I like the things I like. I'll play games, I'm always down for new games, I'm down to, like, chat with people about stuff, but I don't really get, like, super deep into stuff anymore, like, new things. I heard a shout from downstairs. The old man had stumbled in the rain. I stayed inside with the lights off. There's no sense in my getting involved. Free to play, yeah, I'd be free to play as well. It can get expensive. White makes tokens, okay. Smart fixed still won't make tokens, but it didn't work well. Yeah, there's like it's really, the thing I like about Magic is that it does leave you with a really, like, everybody plays so different. So it's kind of cool to see how different people play. Like, I like listening to people, like, we have, like, a Magic channel in one of our Discords, and it's, like, people chat about Magic all the time. And I like to keep, like, listen to people talk about it and stuff, but, like, I will never get to that point where I, like, know everything about a thing. I think the only things that I've done that with are like language, like learning new languages and stuff. I get like really into that, but I haven't done that in forever. Didn't see or hear a thing all night. I was in the back doing inventory when they came by. I got 30 cases of candles in, and each one of those has to be individually labeled, you know? But I heard from some of the other neighbors that they weren't up to any harm just passing through. Kinda loud to hear. Oh, okay. Let me see. It is very, very loud here now. Let's do this. Is this better? I'm also sitting like really far away from my kid. Thank you for telling me. I'm sitting like super far away from my mic. I was like doing the very much a lean back and chill. Ezra, this is the kid. Ezra, I saw you folks drive up. I like your truck. What kind of truck is that? Oh yeah, the trickle back guy. You gotta keep it up. Excuse me. No, that's why me and Julian don't use the truck. We just carry the houses. Sounds very impressive. Yeah, it's a big job. Me and Julian take them out to the forest every night, and then we bring them back at dawn before the museum opens. The museum is like a place to live in the daytime, but it's no good at night. Folks just can't sleep in a place like this, or they do it. Or when they do, it gives them nightmares. So we take them out to the forest to sleep, and then we bring them back in the morning. Yes, ma'am, he's out in the forest. Me and Julian, I see, like, I knew he was a kid, so I was like, I'm not gonna ask about Dr. Freeman, like, immediately, or else he's not gonna tell us. He's out in the forest. Me and Julian took him out there a few nights ago, and he didn't want to come back. He lives there with all the time now. Can you tell us how to get there? You have to follow the Green River way out east, and then hop over Lake Cumberland. The roads don't go there. Green River east. Hop over Lake Cumberland. I feel like we're not going to finish... I mean, we're going to finish Act 2, but I don't think we're going to get to Act 3 today. Oh yeah, go get sleep. Enjoy your sleep. Me and Julian can take you. We're just about to go anyway. I've got to call him over. As you do. It's a bird! I knew it was gonna be the bird. Whee! Damn. Dude, this game gets cooler and cooler. Can it stop? It's just like not fair. I'm assuming he's gonna drop us off. We're not gonna like click on anything. Hopefully. Do we stop? Seems like maybe we stop. Green River East, hop over Lake Cumberland. Oh. Alright, we gotta go back. We gotta go Green River East. I am controlling this bird, okay. So once we get to the green, this is the Green River. We gotta go east and over Lake Cumberland. This is the Lake Cumberland, right? Is it this? It's the bait shop. Not the bait shop, is it? Large dirt parking lot surrounds the bait shop. This is where she works, right? Nolan River Lake. Small figure. Who's this? I'm getting distracted. Tenant gray figure walks alongside the road carrying what appears to be a guitar case. He's followed closely by a smaller shape, a dog. He looks tired. Same, bro. Good luck. Good luck. Thanks. Alright, so we're gonna go to Green River Lake and then over Lake Cumberland. Or sorry, Green River. On the east side. We're not facing east, we're facing south. Need to go the east side. So here, right? Is this not Lake Cumberland? So we'll just, I think we'll just kind of like swoop around. No, that's Nolan River Lake. Where's Lake Cumberland then? It's the mine. We don't want to go there. It's the farmhouse. We don't want to go there. And it's the oils. That's not Lake Cumberland. So we need to figure out. Is this Green River? Why are you going in weird directions? Do we need to go up? That's east though, so it's gotta be this side. What's it? What, is this all Green River? Is he gonna stop us? Now I want to know, how far can we go? We're clearly going west, we're in the wrong direction, but I want to see how far we can get. Alright, I'll stop wasting time. I'm gonna play this game forever. So we need to go this way. So we're on the east side of Green River, so it's gotta be this side. And hop over Lake Cumberland, so we gotta find Lake Cumberland. I can't say what direction though. Let me just see. Oh. To follow the Green River way out east and then hop over Lake Cumberland. Okay. So way out east. Headed west. Wait, question that my brain is coming up with now. Where does the compass... Is the compass like if we're holding... If we're holding it, so he's heading... Okay, it's gotta be that way. There's no way they inverted it. That would be so confusing. You gotta follow it east, so we gotta go this way. Way out east, then hop over Lake Cumberland. Okay. That ends, so we need to go further. Is this Lake Cumberland? Lake. Shadowy figure drags itself out of the lake, stuffs its limbs into a smart blue suit, and trudges. Green River Lake. It's not Green River Lake. We want, Cumberland. So, one of these two. Now, that's southeast. So, it's gotta be this way. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna move it right now. But I am heading east. Because I don't know how... If this mechanic comes up a lot, I'll move it, though. If this is, like, a thing we could do regularly, then I will 100% move it. Alright, so it's not that way, so it's gotta be this way. Because there was... This one ends, and there's not a lake there. Is this Lake Cumberland? Hop over Lake Cumberland. There we go, nice. Alright, and there should be a... This is forest school. Let's go there. My bad. I wasn't sure if the compass was facing the direction. It would make sense that you're holding it like this and that it would face the right direction like you normally use a compass. But, I got confused because we were like on a... We were on a, bird. I was like, is the bird the direction, or are we like looking at a compass like you would normally? And then I was like, there's no way for a game mechanic they would make it that confusing. They're just gonna make a compass work like a compass should work, where you had the direction that you're supposed to go. Try nothing but land problem. No, it's a curse. The curse passed through Twitch chat. I feel like we're the doctor now. You're Dr. Truman now? There's Doggo! Are we playing, Limbo? Burp! it easy. Got to get back on the road a little bit. You need the leg looked at first. Right now, you're in no condition to haul anything out of that truck, even when we do find dogwood drive. Why is this delivery so important to you? It's my last delivery. Oh, you're retiring or something? Or sorry? Just not as tough as I used to be. We'll just rest up for a minute. I bet you're still plenty tough. How did you come to be with these people? Bet you're probably pretty wild when you were younger. When I'm old like you, I'll still be wild. Oh yeah, Ezra. Alright, so we gotta go find the doctor, I'm assuming. Whoop. Playing jams? Playing tunes? Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Oh, we're walking through the story, I see. That's cool. Man, every chapter they like really add a new mechanic. Did you mean to stack them? The heralds? Because they're like a triangle for me right now. Shouldn't be much farther now. I think I see where the settlement ends over there. What's going on forever? Well, no forest goes on forever. At some point, there's always a road or something, a parking lot. Don't act so defeated, okay? Just thinking about getting back to work. We're almost there. We'll get you patched up and back in that truck. We can handle this. Doggo. Oh no, it's not quite a line. Got to go home, boys. I don't know what's happening, but like lately if I've been playing a game for more than 3 hours, my headphones started to hurt. I was playing like Lake yesterday, and my god, by the time I set off, I was like, I need a massage on the side of my head. Do you have any family you're close with? Brother, sister, kids? My brother, but I wouldn't say we're close. What does he do? About my age, retired. I can't imagine. Well, I probably hate it anyway. You never talked to him? He's too good for me, I guess. I doubt that. I guess I was always closest with Weaver, as close as someone can be with a girl like that. She's always on her own wavelength, but we were the same age growing up, and everyone else was so busy. When she disappeared, I got pretty angry, and I guess I just stayed that way. I never really understood her, but I knew her. It's lonely without someone like that around. Sorry, you're a good listener. Wait, we gotta talk to Homer one more time. It's a car. Have you ever been over the lake? I went there once with my folks. We had some burgers. Pretty great. I love Ezra. Shirley is a train, boys. I love the way the music is like designed too. Since I was Dr. Truman, are you coming in? Sure, I'll come in. Dr. Truman lets me watch TV sometimes. My folks never watch TV, but I like the way it looks. Yep, it's easy to get lost. Sometimes, especially out in the woods like this, I never really get lost, so I just look out for Julian. He's always around. My folks had a really nice house, bigger than any of these houses, but it made them worried all the time. Then the bank took it back. We had to sleep at the bus station, but I couldn't ever get to sleep, so I just went out to fly around every night with Julian. We flew really far, and we never got lost. When we came back in the morning, they were all gone. Oh, I think he died. We'll help you look for them. Yeah, okay. Maybe we can all go looking again later tonight. Let's go see what's going on TV. No, I think he died at the bus station. That's so sad. Dr. Truman, and yeah, I think during that exit interview is when I really realized how badly they had me. How else can you pay for medical school? I have college friends with debts that can't expect to pay that back. Oh, speaking of, can't expect to pay that back unless you're planning to sell painkillers on the side or something, or, you know, some kind of administrative thing. I don't know, having seen what arthritis did my grandmother and my friend in high school destroy his wrist building synthesizers. I mean, he was like 17. Ailments of the joints and limbs just seem important to me. I hope that answers your question. Getting a scholarship pharmaceutical company had a lot of strings attached, but at least I have somewhere to practice, even if I have to follow their market trends a bit. And hey, thanks to all those seminars, I'm an expert on the medical uses of Neuropinol TM. Not so bad. So how about that leg? What happened exactly? My leg was crushed by falling rocks. Crushing injury. Those can be pretty bad. Everything gets all compressed and there are lots of little pieces to, you know, what? Never mind. Let's take a look. How bad could it be, right? Insurance medical chat. Yeah. Woo. What are they singing about? Singing about going home. Yeah, they're singing about their home because they're lost right now. It's a scary song. Scary, but they can still sing about it. Your friend's in pretty bad shape, isn't he? Yes, he is. But it's something we can't handle. You might have a few things to look out for in the future. Be a bit gentler with the leg or the way you walk, but you'll be okay. I've dealt with similar cases before. So the anesthetic we use is called Neuropinol TM. It's pretty experimental, but it's more appropriate in cases like yours. The way it works is I'll count backwards from 5 and start the process. Then we'll just have a normal conversation as the Neuropinol TM takes effect, and then I'll get started. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's talk about billing for a moment. The pharmaceutical company I'm contracted with was recently acquired by an energy company that has some different standards for billing and revenue, so it's a bit complex now. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. No. I mean, legally you can't do that. You can't, like, bill someone while they're, like, under anything, but... Oop. Rip. Ripperoni. Yeah, no, you weren't kidding. End of Act 2. Alright, let's do the interlude and then we'll call it there, I think. That leaves us with 3 chapters. So I might have to do another stream this week, which is fine. What's my week look like today? So far. How does the week look so far? I have to do so many errands tomorrow because I didn't do them yesterday because it was raining and I didn't feel like it. It's a book sale. Okay. I might do one on Friday. Probably do a stream on Friday and then, yeah, sounds good. I'll do that. Okay. Because we're definitely not, especially because, I don't know why 2 was a lot of, like, back and forth nonsense. And we got new mechanics that were a little bit harder to do, so, like, that made it go a little bit slower. We might be able to get 3 done next stream, but it doesn't hurt to account for maybe a little bit longer time needed. And then I think I'll be able to finish Portal next week. Next Wednesday. We might just get to Portal and then it's and then I'm gone. I'm leaving. Oh shit. First person? Mouse sensitivity is really high. Food? There's a brick! It's a brick sandwich. Barfly sits alone at a table with 2 glasses, one empty. Examines, looks at ashtray. Blows gently with pursed lips, observes ash configuration. Coughs, wiped nose with sleeve. At length. Inspects sleeves. Remembers something. Trivial about the prior evening. Looks up suddenly. Looks left. Right. Skims newspaper. Article about cross-country travel. By hot air balloon. Visualizes hot air balloon launch. Forgets. Now it's night. Act 1 sound cues. Drone? Drones? Just finishing up your arena quest. Nice! This is a weird one. Is this his life? Because it sounds like he's a bit of an alcoholic, the guy. Unless this is a new person that story comes in, kind of like the last one. It's an oasis. Sorry, I've not been reading any of this. Wonder how Ted's holding up. AC! Down there they all have it. Sure, you're right. I've never been to Texas. Oh, sure. They all have AC. It's too cold almost. In July, even. He's got a hotel. Yeah, hotel life. That's living. Maybe too much. I mean, what's to stop him really? Meet some tall thing at the hotel bar. Nah. Ted's a good man. No, I know. He wouldn't run around. You're right. How about a beer? No beer today. Hard Times whiskey. That's all you've got. It's a good whiskey. Local. Yeah. You take deliveries from them? Sure. You ever see one of them? The boys from Hard Times? What? I heard they're strange. They work hard. They make a good whiskey. Who are we to judge? This guy seems like a very knowledgeable and helpful person. Sure, who are we? No one of consequence. What's all this bread for? Sandwiches. Brick sandwiches. Rain's Law. Ha. The old ones went bad while you were on vacation? You have a good time? While the sandwiches are routed? Oh, you know me. Couldn't shut it off. 7 days on a beach and all I could think about was work. You know, the new kitchen. Maybe hire a hostess, you know? A hostess? At lower depths? Huh, crazy. Nah, it's not so crazy. I was in a bar down there in New Orleans. They had a hostess, some dive. She seats you and, I don't know, points out specials. Could have specials every night in here. Drink specials? You make cocktails? Nah. Food specials. Monday night chicken, I don't know, grilled chicken, Caesar salad. Pass it up, you know? Yeah, let me get a Caesar salad at a bar. They would have liked it. Or Bess would have liked it. Here's the best. Yeah, let me grab here's the best. Good Christian woman. Good Christian woman. How about that sot in the corner? Not bothering nobody? Been here long? As soon as I opened. Got started a bit earlier, I suspect. On a bender, huh? Sleeping in a ditch or something. You don't think maybe Ted? Nah. Ted's a good man. Honest. Well liked. He's liked, but he's well liked. Sales is a good fit. Selling hammers. Can you believe it? Somebody has to. The hammers. They don't sell themselves. Here, here. It's just hard. Ted on the road. Stuff all over. What to do all day. Wow. You can't complain about anything to this guy? That's life. Whatever. It's like she can have a bad day, man. Cheap drinks. Conversation. And entertainment. Sure. What's tonight? Oh, tonight it's Junebug. I'll stay for that. I need some music. Got my mind off Ted. Something romantic, you know? A love song from when we were young. What time? Around 8, maybe. We'll set him up slow, or I'll sleep right through it. Good talk? Good talk with the people that whoop. Where's the exit? I think that's it. I think we're done, right? Unless the TV? Can we do anything with the TV? Barflies to salon table to I read this. Can you watch the TV? I don't think we can watch the TV. They're gonna start talking again? Put it back on that weird dinosaur show, will you? Nah, those history programs don't make any sense. I prefer the nature programs. They think they can just say anything on TV. I don't believe there to be a damn word in the Bible about dinosaurs in the Ark. Oh, God. Oh, God. Hi, Captain. How are you? This interlude is weird. Jones, you're famous! Oh, yeah, you are famous. Jones #1? Sorry, I'm not reading this. Have you been going to church? Nah, not since Bess. It was her church, really. I saw that on my peripheral vision. This is an interesting game. Have you played this game before, Captain? Good Christian woman. Well, I'm curious to... I don't like this sentence fragment style. See where they're going with it. They got you now. I just think they're gonna run out of room. Dinosaurs on the Ark. Prefer the nature programs. Yeah. Are they like shit-faced? Is that why it's so slow? It's pretty fascinating. Do I want to know what the interlude's doing? Not yet. It's a pool. Was it a pool or a beach? Maybe. I don't remember. Weird. You think I'm making this up? No, Hi, Harry. Are these the people from the Bureau? Because it's weird. Fascinated by his dialogue. Yeah, his dialogue is interesting. The old folks here. Just ask that over and over again. Just me and Evelyn. Oh, that was weird. That was like a glitch. All morning. Hi, Evelyn. And that sot in the corner. You're early, Pearl. Your parents usually don't roll in until the evening, 5 or 6. Everything all right? Oh, sure, thanks. I thought that... I feel... Straightened shirt. Checks pocket for currency. Empty-handed. Begins to calculate. Considers possibility of escape. Inspects exit. Estimates paces to exit. Considers social effects of sudden exit. This word's funny. He fumbles in pocket. Pretends to read. Encounters troubling headline. Bites lip. Pretends to inspect. Recognizes neighbor. Pictured left. Averts eyes. Makes mental checklist for planned exit. Adjusts position. Prepares to bolt. Remembers a half full drink. Pauses size. Relaxes shoulders. Just some stuff to talk about. Well, post up here. Let's watch this weird dinosaur show. I'll stand you a drink. All hair is pouring as today is Hard Times whiskey. That's all you got? They make a good whiskey. Sure, but, you know, the rumors. Rumors are rumors. Put it on my tab, Harry. You driving, Pearl? Oh, God, no. Wanna know what costs 40 cents a gallon? Whistles. I had the early shift, so just walked over. In this heat, he's still working over there at the Ace Jewelry and Loan. Joe Hardin, proudly trading shortcuts for dignity 6 days a week since 1962. At least they have the piety to shut down on Sunday. With Joe, it's more likely a hangover. Can it be both? Well, I know more trade than you. Must be slow over at the hardware store. Does this end? Ever? That's my question. Do we just keep going? Is there, like, endless dialogue here? Because I want to, like, I want to make sure we, like, read a lot of it, but I just know where it does end. Okay. Business is triple. Dinner with your lovely daughters. Leon, really know what it is. Nah, Harry, you've been traveling, right? Sure, yeah. Down in New Orleans. A vacation. Looking around for ideas. Tell her about the pool or beach. Evelyn. Sounds nice. And the hostess. My maid just cut you off. Looks dejected. Clears his throat. So, the pool. Or the beach? Yeah, Harry. What was it? Well, it was a week. Relaxation, now I'm back. You still look stressed. If you don't mind me saying. Ha, he just looks like that. I mean, I'm assuming that the staggered dialogue, that's just how I look, is because he's drunk, the person observing this, so he's, like, can't process all of it fast enough to, like, see all... He can't hear full sentences. He just, like, hears chunks. But it's been years ago. Take the bus or a walk. You walk to New Orleans? Watch it, Evelyn. Didn't mean nothing by Harry. Harry, did you really go to New Orleans? Now, just where do you two get off? Sorry, I forget it. Sure, she didn't mean nothing by it. We'll lay off you and get back to drinking. Get to be ready for the entertainment. Who's on tonight? Tonight's Junebug. Works for me. Round 8, I think. I'll stick around. I could use some sad music. Came here to break some hearts. What's that? To dash dreams. What are you talking about? Got to talk to my parents about their bar tab. Won't be paying for them anymore. Hang on now. Now it's time to cut the old folks and can't keep enabling them, you know? That's a debt now. Harry, I'm sorry. I know you've got a vested interest, and I don't want to make a victim of you, but they'll come up with it somehow. I'm sure. It's not that. The thing about debts, you never know when they'll be reckoned and called in. What's that mean? I'm not saying anything, but I know debt, Harry. I see it all day. It's all around me. Like a thick gray fog. It's in the air I breathe. At the pawn shop, I have found a new financial technology. I'm the ambassador. Did you know that? A new technology. It's a new kind of debt. Evelyn and Semester, what was it? Credit? You know what we do at the pawn shop? Secured loans. We don't... oh, fuck. It's all coming together now. Collateral for a loan. If you don't pay for your loan, we sell your stuff. Sure, I get that. It works for people who couldn't get loans otherwise. Now Hardin is this new idea. It's called payday advance. It's just short-term unsecured loan with a wicked interest rate, and there's no filtering. Most who borrow can't keep up. Then he has this big pile of debts and big returns on paper. You can sell those to debts to a bank. Huh, who's borrowing like that? Who do you think? when Joe put me in charge of it. The only dark-skinned clerk in the whole shop. Oh. You think so. I know it. Don't you see I look just like you? You can trust me. But Joe knows they won't pay on time. There's no money in lending. There's no money in usury. That's in the Bible. I won't be in it, shill. I just have to save a bit more, and then I'll go to California. I'll be a real clerk. At a credit union or something. Something ethical. I just have to get rid of these old parasites first. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. Well, my tab is in good shape, I think. You're behind, too. Not as bad as the Slades, but, well, Harry, the only thing I owe you is a handshake and the whiskey you're about to pour me. Let's say this one's on me, Pearl. Nah, I'm good for it. For today. Let's just say it's on me. You're awfully strict about cash for a guy who just got back from vacation. Drink up, Evelyn. Maybe you'd better find some other chair to sink into so your debts don't get reckoned out from under you. I'm out for a bit. I'll be back later to disappoint a couple of old deadbeats. I'll stay for the entertainment. I won't throw you out, but just remember what I said. Woof! Grabs popcorn and watches the drama unfold. I know, I just didn't have to read all of it. I was getting tired. These things all sound great. Yeah, what could go wrong? Oh, God. I independently invented charging interest. Oh, God. Drones number 1. Barfly slumps alone at table. Remembers. Scowls at the memory of unkind word. Remembers. Considers retorts to preserved slights. This feels like one of the poems I wrote in, like, high school. Scans for it. Forecast. Tries to remember the day of the week. Considers past or future thunderstorm. Scratches absently at a table. Silently repeats prayer to stupor. I love the brick sandwich, though. That cracks me up. Are we done? Are we done yet? I'm tired. I don't want to read anymore. I want to eat my food. Ah! Management material. That's what he said. Is that so? 11 years behind a supermarket till. You're damn right. Damn right. I have a commitment and reliability. That's what he said. Management material. I bet they raise you to $3. I bet $4. The responsibility. Whistles. You see Pearl today? She was working all day, I think. Usually doesn't work mornings. The Slade women are all getting promoted. I think they just put her on another shift. What's the morning shift at a pawn shop, do you think? Black coffee and desperation. Let's celebrate. Harry, another round. We're celebrating 2 promotions in the family. Talk to Pearl today? She worked all day. She was here earlier, looking for you two. She'll be back. Why don't you just pace yourself till you talk to her? We're celebrating! Oh no. Pace yourselves, or pay your bill. Why are you so stuck on a bill all of a sudden? Are you sunstruck? Sure, you know it's twice as bright when you got the ocean and the pool both reflecting at you. Evelyn. You catch sight of any alligators? Sure, it was gators everywhere. A swamp. A big, sandy swamp with a pool and a hostess. What's that? Set him up, Harry. Junebug will be here any minute, and I want to be receptive. All right, but I keep track. There'll be a reckoning. You folks here? About the reckoning? She's such an ass. First I've heard. What's up, Harry? Short on your bills? Let the books get away from you? I mean, if everybody's got a frickin'... It's an ignorant thing to say. Been doing my books for 10 years, keeping this place alive all on my own ever since Bess. I ought to just let you run that tab up until you drink yourselves underground. Now, he didn't mean nothing by it, Harry. Yeah, Harry. You know, I'm just only joking. Sure, I know. I know you're joking. Alright, let's drink. I better slow down. Hard Times whiskey comes on strong. Don't want to end up like that boiled owl in the corner. Can't tell anymore. I hear they have some secret ingredients or some secret process or something. Something in the wood they age it in. Yeah, something strange in that wood. Drink up, Larry. Don't call me Larry. It sounds like an old man. Alright, Silver Fox. Now you. I'll let that slide. Another? Well, I don't get paid till Friday, and I haven't seen Pearl all day. She can pick it up when she comes back. Don't count on it. What the hell kind of thing is that to say? Our own daughter. Generosities have limits. I don't know what she said, but the Slades are good for it. This family takes care of our own. Sure, we'll get it straightened out when she comes back. Better get here soon, or she'll miss the entertainment. Shouldn't Junebug be here now, Harry? Yes. That's what you get with working with artists. It's always good entertainment, but it's always late. This late is pretty late, though. We'll stick around. We're celebrating. Sure. Yeah, not expecting a late night sentimental call, and if he does, let it ring, that philanderer. Last drink, Evelyn? One more, Harry. Just want to hear some music. Well, she'd better show up soon. Everyone's really making good choices, yeah. So much whiskey. I love how they're just fucking downing whiskey. They're like, yeah, another one. I'm like, what are you, like 20? How do you do this? This interlude is so long. I might dare to say a little too long. Half asleep, struggles in fumbles in pockets, blah, 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 blah. I'm not reading all that. I'm sorry. My throat's starting to hurt. I love this song. I've never heard it. It's a love song. It's a Valentine. Doing a drunk voice. Sure. Sure. Ever been in love? Nope. Me neither. Well, there's Ted. Son of a bitch. It's the only way I'm entertaining myself right now. I mean, I get what they're doing. It's long. He's a son of a bitch. Out on the road. Selling hammers and hammering shop girls. You know he isn't. I wish he would. You don't mean that. Sure. I don't mean that. He's a son of a bitch. But you have to stick by your family. Sometimes. Yeah, that kills you. Do you? Why? You just have to. Why? I love this song. What if they're better off without... I'm cracking myself up. My folks could get better with money. Ted could, I don't know, meet someone new? He wouldn't. He's a good man. Would you? All I want is to be free of parasites. Keep my own money, pay my own debts. Don't be a fool. But anyway. What do you want? I want to run a hardware store with my dear husband. Evelyn. I want a whiskey. That's what you want. And a love song. I don't know what it is. They're my family sometimes. Sure. Pearl, you should have said something. I love how she's like parasites and her parents are right there. Shouldn't have to say anything, Dad. Let us just sit and soak up at that. We're celebrating. Pearl, it's supposed to be a celebration. Don't you know the news? Larry, drop it. So celebrate. I'm not stopping you, but I'm not paying for it. Your mother is going to be a manager. So put a manager's salary on that tab. It's not... Sure, they said she's management material. What kind of material are you, Pearl? Maybe. He said maybe. I'm made of sweat, blood, and beer, just like you raised me. That's a damn strange thing to say. Sure, my hands are cut up, but you're a lone clerk, and your mother's a manager at a supermarket. Damn it, Lawrence, it's not settled. Not settled? O'Neill just handed you a promotion. Why can't you celebrate? Rosa, what did he say to you? Remember what he said to you? He said... Didn't he? He said... Maybe eventually. Maybe eventually. Maybe eventually, management material. Keep your chin up. Maybe eventually. Sooner or later, keep your chin up. How's that, Dad? Enough. Eat that brick sandwich. You can still settle. It'll just take longer. I should look again. Just sit with me, Larry. Let's just wait for the music. Get away from this awfulness. Sure. We can celebrate. Sure. The slave women are moving up. Eventually. If she's this late, she's not coming. Where's Junebug? Where's the entertainment? I said, if she's this late, she always shows up. I've got nothing better to do. I forgot she was drunk, sorry. You gonna settle up first? Don't be a fool. Watch it. I'll buy you a drink. How about water, Evelyn, and maybe call it a night? What time is it? I love the song. It's relaxing. Like the sun by the pool. On a beach full of gators. God damn it, Evelyn. Harry, your language. What would Bess think? Good question, woman. God damn it. Who cares if I did or didn't go to New Orleans? We did go to New Orleans. She didn't mean anything by it. No one is honest. Everyone's a fucking shit show. Alone in the dark. Would you like that, Evelyn? Is that what you want to hear? Chinese programs in the dark. Just me and the deer and the gators and the goddamn dinosaurs. It was Harry's ark, Evelyn, 2x2, out of the flood and into the poorhouse. She's just drunk. All on my dime. Well, there's gonna be a reckoning. All of you. Just stick around and you'll see. What are you talking about, Harry? What reckoning? My last hero of another love song. Where's Junebug? I hope she never shows up. Can't pay her, the money's run out. What's that? It's gone. The money's all gone. I let you sponges soak up so many free drinks without... I couldn't even get whiskey without striking a deal. No more whiskey? Harry, what kind of deal? Oh, God. It doesn't matter. You can't blame us. God, of course they can't. Harry, we're just a little short from time to time. We just don't fucking pay for anything. Sure. Just leave, Pearl. Just trust me. Okay. I'm leaving. Are you sure? I'm sure. You don't deserve this. All I want is a love song and a whiskey. Oh God, is he gonna set the place on fire with them in it? Time for whiskey? I just want to be left alone. That man is like a straitjacket. I know, Evelyn. If only he'd meet some tall young thing on the road. I know. 11 years behind a supermarket till. Keep her chin up. Rosa, eventually, maybe eventually. Now you should all clear out. Where would we go? Just let us wait for Junebug. We're good for it. We just want to have a few drinks, see the entertainment, then we'll go home. You don't understand. Sure. We know you're struggling. We're all struggling. Harry said you have a deal, right? God damn it. You don't understand me. Harry, your language. What's to understand? We'll settle our debt soon. Rosa's in line for this promotion. All they want is debt. They feed on it. They put it in the whiskey. What? Oops. What the hell are you saying? He'll be here soon. The boy from Hard Times. There'll be a reckoning. Harry, our debt's not to the distillery. It is now. I traded for it. I sold it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Another one. I want another one. Beach full of gators is relaxing. Yeah. Friends. Free friends. Drinks in the morning. Now it's dark outside. How is she just drunk? But they've been drinking for days, right? Didn't like days pass while they're in there? This is... Hello. Oh, God. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Oh, it's Death and Taxes guy. It's all one day. He's just falling asleep, the barfly guy. Because the light outside fades. Achievement unlocked, the entertainment. Alright, well, on that lovely, light, relaxing note, we're gonna call it there. That's a little tense, but